And good evening, everybody. Welcome to 302 Sports. Mike Lang and Jason Winchell with you for our showcase game of the week. And we're at a sold-out Cavalier Stadium in Middletown, Delaware, where Smyrna takes on the Middletown Cavaliers in a much-anticipated football showdown, a rematch of last year's state championship won by Smyrna, and also the reboot of the Harvest Bowl. And here to tell you more about that series, my partner in crime, Jason Winchell.
Mike, thanks for welcoming me here at Cavalier Stadium. This is going to be a great game. It is our 302 Spotlight Game of the Week, and it is the rebirth of the Harvest Bowl. The teams last met in 2012. Middletown won that game. And then because of the Flight A expanding to 8-team schedule, it was restarted. Middletown could not play them again. So now with Charter leaving, they are now back to having Smyrna on the schedule. Middletown leads the regular season since 1985, 17-4, but Smyrna got the last laugh last year in the playoffs with the 36-14 win.
Yeah, and everybody waiting for a rematch didn't have to wait long, and we're here for our sports 302 Sports Spotlight Game of the Week. We caught up to Middletown players and coaches a couple weeks ago during the preseason, and we have a couple interviews here to show you right now. At the game Friday night with Smyrna, has your preparations been any different this year with Coach Blum as opposed to your previous coaches have been pretty much business as usual?
Same preparation. Coach Blum been in the program, so we have the same expectations. A couple little things different here and there, but just working hard and preparing the same way.
Keeping up with Smyrna, you couldn't get a tougher draw, but how important is it to come out and make a statement in that game?
It means everything because we fell short from them last year, so they got a little chip on their shoulder, so we're going to have to show them what we worked off season for. So.
How do you prepare for a two-time defending state champion like Smyrna with a weapon like Will Knight and Ike Wilson at quarterback?
It's going to be tough, just like it is every week. You know, we don't have too many off weeks. Smyrna's a great football team. We saw them twice last year, and they do a great job. Offensively and defensively, they're very well coached, and they have a lot of talent. So our guys will have to be on top of their game and their preparation, but we'll do it the same way that we do it each and every week.
We're back here at Middletown for the game of the 302 Spotlight Game of the Week. And now we want to thank Middletown for those interviews, and now we're going to go to Smyrna. We caught up with them downstate last week.
Last year, you were with Glasgow, transferred here to Smyrna, the state champs. How excited are you to get this season started, man?
I'm excited. I transferred here mid-February, and I've loved everything about the program, the players, the coaches. So I can't wait for the season.
You guys have a rematch, week 1 versus Middletown, the state championship from 2016. Are you guys excited to play Middletown again in the regular season?
We're excited to play any team as a family. We just love to get out there and lace it up, and we don't take anything for granted. For the players that would love to strap it up and play with us, such as Kobe Atkinson, who had leukemia freshman year, was never allowed to strap it up with us. So we go hard for our brothers, such as him.
You guys, week 1, have Middletown, rematch state championship, a.k.a. the Harvest Bowl. You guys used to play them in the regular season. How excited is this team to get back to Middletown during the regular season?
Oh yeah, we're very excited. The preseason's tough for some kids. That's a grind. And you have that date circled, the first game of the year every year, and it's a real special one when it's an opponent like Middletown with the history they have, and they're going to bring their A game and really challenge. Both teams are going to be challenged to match up with each other, and we're really excited about that, and we're looking forward, to that rematch, and our kids are hungry for it, and they're excited, and I'm sure Middletown's frothing at the mouth too.
Welcome back here to Middletown, Jason. 302sports.com. We're so excited about what we're doing this year. We're going to be bringing our viewers and our listeners so many high school sports, football. We're going to do some volleyball. We might throw some soccer and field hockey in there. You can't get this kind of coverage anywhere else.
No, you definitely can't. 302sports.com is on top of everything this year.
Just a quick note tonight. Jason and I could not do this by ourselves. In fact, we can't do this. We wouldn't be able to do this at all without Nick Halliday from 302sports.com. Leonard Evans, our producer and the man running the show. And we actually have a sideline guy this year Nick Alessandrini, a proud Spartan from St. Mark's. Nick will be keeping you up to date on social media, and we'll probably get some reports from him on the sideline. Jason, we have a football started last night, an upset at Caravel, game you attended. That was Glasgow and Indian River. What happened there?
That was incredible. Glasgow had the lead late in the game. Indian River completed a deep pass and scored with 57 seconds left, and then converted on the 2-point conversion and got the upset.
You know, a game that was supposed to be played last night, moved to tonight, was Archmere Dover, Division II Hawks, heading down to Kent County. They were up 28-8 at halftime. Dover playing without quarterback Jordan McGee.
That we mentioned that on our show live at Hooters on Wednesday night, that we thought Archmere would give Dover a game, and by the score you just told me, it's more they're delivering.
Some other scores we have: Howard 14-0 over St. George's.
Wow, that's a shocker right there.
And we also have CR and Apo scoreless right down the street here in Middletown. And here come the Cavaliers in Middletown, running through the big blue helmet. Jason, we're 8 minutes away from action here on 302sports.com.
And you can hear the cowbells. And you know you're in Middletown when you can hear the cowbells. This is great atmosphere.
Cowbells. Jason, we also have a couple. We mentioned that we also cover everything here. Some season opening volleyball today. Archmere volleyball went down to Smyrna and had a 3-0 win. Tatton volleyball at home, they take Conrad 3-1. So it's getting ready. St. Mark's volleyball's playing tonight along with football. Their soccer team won today. So it's that time of year. I'm excited. I'm so ready to go.
Oh, and by the way, we will be live for 2 games tomorrow night. Tomorrow we'll start in the morning. Number 3 Salesianum at number 7 Concord, and then we'll finish it up at Baynard Stadium with Mount Pleasant and St. Elizabeth.
Jay, I don't think we're going to see anything sitting down at this press box tonight. We'll be standing up momentarily. We got the cowbells and the blue-clad Middletown fans on our side. Across the way, it's a sea of red over there with the Smyrna Eagles only about 8 to 10 minutes, 15 minutes away from here. So,
yeah, we'll still have the coin toss and see who receives and kicks off, and I'm ready to get this thing started, Mike.
So you mentioned
it's been a long summer.
You mentioned tomorrow Salesianum Concord at 10:30, and then Mount Pleasant and St. Elizabeth at 7 o'clock from Baynard Stadium. Green Knights down. Look at all the photographers at the center of the field, and you can tell it's high school football time. And this is the place to be in Delaware tonight. Look at everybody.
How many times do you start the season with the number 1 versus number 2 matchup? Almost never. And here we are on opening night, a nice fall night, and we got a great football game. I'm excited.
You mentioned Knight, and the key for the game for Smyrna is running back Will Knight. He's a senior. He's by himself, not by himself, but he's the key guy back there for Smyrna. And they got a new quarterback, Isaiah Wilson. What's Smyrna need to do to come out of here with a win tonight and keep their 19-game win streak alive?
They got to win the war in the trenches. They don't play both ways, so they're a little fresher at the end of the game. They got to open holes for Will Knight and keep their quarterback protected. Isaiah Wilson, like you said, a transfer quarterback. He's in a new system. He's got to feel comfortable back there.
Another 10. Here comes Middletown right up the middle. Middletown led by junior quarterback Drew Fry. As strong as arm as you'll see in the state of Delaware. He's got some weapons in Kedrick Whitehead and receiver Kenny Edelin. What does Middletown need to do to break this Smyrna streak?
Middletown, they have to keep Fry upright the whole game. If he's back there and he's got time to find his...
And we should mention our 302 Sports Weekly show comes to you every Wednesday night at 7 o'clock from Hooters of Newark on the Kirkwood Highway in the Astro Shopping Center across from the Western YMCA. Jason, we had our inaugural show on Wednesday. High 60s temperature-wise.
I'm in long pants tonight. This is perfect fall weather.
Well, I got my shorts on because, it's a day ending in Y, so I'll be wearing my shorts. We got the national anthem. We'll take a break here for the anthem. All right, Jason, great job by the Middletown band there. They were outstanding. We have an updated score from Laurel, Delaware. Jason, Laurel 6, Brandywine nothing right at the end of the first quarter. 0-0, end of the first quarter, Cesar Rodney and Appoquinimink. Milford versus Sussex Tech, no score, but 7 personal fouls already in the first quarter. Minutes left in the second quarter.
Wow.
Archmere 28, Dover 14, 10 minutes to go in the third.
Dover's starting to make a run a little bit.
Howard still 14-0 over St. George's. And that is what we have so far. We're about ready to go here. Cavaliers. I went with the Snickers bar. It's because it's satisfying.
Yeah, it will hold you over until the after dinner.
Maybe we'll be invited to a dinner party somewhere. Who knows?
So they're getting ready to kick off here. Mike, Middletown's kicking off. Who's their kicker, do you know?
Well, I know their place kicker is Kayla Beerley.
They're not on the field yet.
Number 32, Kayla Beerline. She's 5'7", 125, and she'll be kicking it off. Middletown has 2 players deep. Number 5, Eamon Roberts, a great wide receiver, is one of them. They're down around the 15-yard line. The cowbells are up, the fans are up, and here we go. It's a kick, it's a short one, and it's caught around the 15, out to the 20. Got some blockers in front of him, 25, 30, and he's down to 31. That's number 8. Keyshawn Tolbert with the return. So it's 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line, Jason. Not a bad kick there from Caleb Beerler.
Yeah, and Mike, we know Smyrna, they do not huddle, so Middletown's got to be prepared for that.
So as we said, Ike Wilson from Glasgow is the quarterback. He's got a single back behind him. That would be Will Knight.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm sure we'll see a lot of Will Knight tonight.
Great receiver Stephen Whaley to the far left of him, and Keyshawn Tolbert out to this side either. He's got 2 receivers to his right. 4 receivers set for Smyrna, but it's handed off to Knight. He's up the middle. He's got the 10 yards for a first down. He's down around the 41 or 42. That's a first down. 10 yards for Will Knight on first down. Jason, if you're Smyrna, that's how you want to start.
Definitely a good way to start. And I said we will probably see a lot of Will Knight. Great job by the offensive line opening up a nice hole for Will Knight, who followed his blockers.
So Tolbert and Whaley split left. Again, 2 receivers to the right of Knight, but he's caught in the backfield by number 49.
Actually, Wilson had the ball, Mike.
Wilson had the ball. Joshua Freeman, senior defensive lineman, made that tackle.
So Isaiah Wright, Wilson on the fake, was taken down in the backfield.
So Knight split far to the left.
It's 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4 in the 37, a loss of 4 yards there. I thought that was the first down for Will Knight, but maybe not.
He only gained 9.
Okay, he was a half yard short, and now it's 3rd and 4. We got air horns and cowbells. Isaiah Wilson all by himself in the backfield. He's back. He's looking. He sees nothing. He goes up the middle, and he's sacked. He just gained a yard. Looks like he got back to the line of scrimmage, Jason. But Middletown's defense does a great job. They hold him, and it's 4th down and 4 to go. We'll call it no gain. And we'll see if they punt. They don't really punt.
No.
They're not bringing a punter out.
Looks like someone is coming out and to get in the huddle, but I'm with you, Mike. I think they're going to go for this. It's near midfield, early in the game. I would probably punt here, but that's just me.
So Whaley and Tolbert to the left. Will Knight single back in the backfield.
They might be trying to draw Middletown offsides,
that's
Mike.
Possible. 2 receivers to his right. We got a 4 receiver set. Wilson's back. He's looking right. Sends it over the middle and nearly intercepted by Middle. It is intercepted.
It's intercepted.
Intercepted at the 37-yard line. And I'm trying to get a number. That is number 20.
20.
Najee Smith. I believe that was Najee Smith with the interception, and Middletown's going to take over. Apparently a flag on the play, Jason.
Yeah, he
unsportsmanlike conduct. He
threw
the ball
up in
the
the air, and he's going to get called for the 15-yard penalty.
That's a costly penalty, 15 yards. The fans are booing, but that's a penalty.
Yes.
You can't throw the ball in the air like that.
I was, Mike, you said I was at the game last night. Glasgow got called for 3 unsportsmanlike penalties and a hurdle.
You know, he's a sophomore. He's excited.
He's excited. It's number 1 versus number 2.
But you gotta be smart. That cost him 15 yards.
Right. Fans in front of us don't agree, but it is the correct call.
Now that is going to be a 1st and 10 because it is a
post foul.
Post possession foul. So if you're Coach Zach Blum, you got to get Najee Smith and say, son, we know you're excited, but you just toss the ball to the referee.
Yes.
So Drew Fry in the backfield with Kedrick Whitehead. And he hands it off to Whitehead. He's off left tackle, but he is sees the hole close quickly. That's going to be a loss of 1 for Kedrick Whitehead, a 2nd and 11.
Great defense there by Middletown or Smyrna. They brought the whole team in there, and Whitehead could not get through.
So they give him progress to the line of scrimmage. We're going to call it 2nd and 10. Second and 10 for Middletown. Great defense there by Smyrna. Defense is underrated. They have a lot of talent on that front line. Not oversized, but they can play football.
Yes. So big down here for Middletown. They got the interception, but the penalty put them back on this other side of midfield. And then the first play, great defense there by Smyrna. They set the whole team in there, and they stopped Whitehead. Whitehead was a featured player of ours.
And we have a timeout. And we're going to take a break.
We'll take a break.
We're going to take a break. We're back right after this. I'm sorry, Jason, right after this message.
The Hadley Group is your local real estate resource. Brian Hadley joined Patterson Schwartz & Associates in 2005. In 2013, Nicole Flora joined Brian, followed by Emma Burnett and Grant Jepp in 2014. That's when the Hadley Group was formed. Patterson Schwartz Associates offer you exceptional knowledge of local market conditions and a commitment to represent you honestly and professionally. So for your next purchase or sale, think the Hadley Group. Visit our website at thehadleygroup.re.com. The Hadley Group is your local real estate resource. Brian Hadley joined Patterson Schwartz & Associates in 2005. In 2013, Nicole Flora joined Brian, followed by...
Back at Cavalier Stadium, just in time for the 2nd and 10 play. Drew Fry in the shotgun.
Normally on offense, you don't want those cowbells going, Mike.
We got Kedrick Whitehead behind him, but he's dropped back to pass. Out to the flat, nearly intercepted by number 9 of Smyrna. That's Jared Mullen.
Mike,
a senior, he dies, can't come up with
Mike, it seems like both quarterbacks are a little rusty early. I think they're excited.
Might be
up.
Some nerves more than rust,
right.
I think. 3rd down, 10 to go on their own 47, the Middletown Cavaliers. And this is a big stop for Smyrna. Fry's got a lot of weapons out there to throw to. Kenny Edelin, and he'll throw to not Ernest Washington, he'll throw to Silas Guthrie. And Kedrick Whitehead out of the backfield. So Fry's back there with Whitehead.
Guthrie transferred in from A.I. DuPont.
He's back. He's looking right. Fry over the middle. He's got Kenny Edelin for the first down. Nice pass from Fry. He gets Edelin in the flat just enough to get the first down. So that got just enough. About 11 yards on that pass play from Drew Fry to Kenny Edelin. Fry, number 8. He's 6'2", 180. Jason, he's a big kid. We met him over the summer, and well-spoken, a leader.
He is one of the leaders on this team. And like you said, he's a great receiver.
So, again,
Fry had some time there to throw.
Fry drops back, quick pass to the right. He's got Edelin again. Edelin turns inside, breaks the tackle, and manages to get down another 4 or 5 yards. He's at the 32, I believe. If he's at the 32, that's going to be 2nd and 1.
It's going to be about second. It might need a measurement on this one. Looks like a half a yard, Mike.
A quick pass to Edelin. He spun out of the grasp of 2 defenders and picked up another 4 or 5 yards. 2nd and 1 at the 33. The board calls 8:05 to go in the first quarter here at Cavalier Stadium. Number 1 and number 2. Fry in the backfield. He hands it off to Edelin up the middle, and he splits left. He's got an opening outside the end. He's going to get it. Across the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Middletown.
Oh, what a run there, Mike. He cut it back to the left and takes it to the house, 33 yards.
2nd one play, Kedrick Whitehead, his 2nd rush of the game. He goes 33, stopped for no gain on his first one. So that gives them an average of about 16.5 yards per carry. It's 6-0 Cavaliers, and they're excited over on our side of the field. Kayla Beerline out for the extra point attempt. On the hold, Jason, is number 16, Nicholas Johnson. So we'll see Kayla. So Beerline lines it up, kick is up, and it is good.
So Middletown jumps on the board early in this one, 7-0.
7:50 to go in the first quarter here, just south of the canal.
Like you said, Mike, what a great run there by Royhead. He shifted back to the left and just took it to the house, outrunning the whole Smyrna defense.
Yeah, he split around the outside, got around a defender, and there was nobody touched until he was about the 2-yard line. He carried him into the end zone.
And we mentioned on our preview show on Wednesday how important this game was being here at Middletown. They got the crowd behind them. They're hungry after last year's loss in the state championship game. They come out on fire to get the early turnover and turn it into points.
Jason, an update. Wilmington Friends is up 14-0 in their game tonight.
They're playing Lake Forest.
Against Lake Forest.
Tough road trip that going down the lake to play.
Woodbridge has a 29-13 lead at Cambridge South Dorchester on the Eastern Shore in Maryland. And here's the kick. It bounces around to 20. It's going to be picked up by number 8, Tolbert. He's up the middle. He's got some room. Middletown closes. That's good field position. They'll take over at the 34.
Yeah, it takes it out to the 34, like Mike said. Mike, on the first drive, they gave the ball to Will Knight one time. He ran for 9 yards. And then after that, it was a lot of Ike Wilson.
Well, another score update from Dover. Middle of the third quarter, Archmere 36, Dover 14.
Wow, we mentioned that again on our preview show the other day that we thought Archmere could go in there and beat Dover, and they're putting a whooping on them down there in Dover.
Ike Wilson in the backfield. We got the air horn. Maybe that air horn will run out in the middle of the second quarter. Nearly fumbled, but he hands off. Knight fumbles, picks it up, and he picks up about 3 yards. He's lucky to hang on to that one.
Yeah, good job by him after losing the ball to pick it up and get 3 yards out of it. Good play by him.
2 more scores. Well, this is tough. Another score, St. Mark's 6, Newark 0. Early second quarter. That's update from St. Mark's. Snap to Will Knight. He takes a direct snap, runs up the middle. He gets about another 2-3 yards, and it'll be 3rd and 4 for the Eagles.
Yeah, good job by Will Knight. We said he likes to work. They will run the Wildcat with him. And good job by him following his blockers and making it 3rd and, like Mike said, about 4th for the 40.
So Knight in the backfield. He's going to take the snap again. And he runs right up the middle. First down for Smyrna. He breaks free. He's up the middle.
He's
breaks
gone.
the tackle. Will Knight's
gone, Mike.
He's getting chased by Whitehead. They won't catch him. Touchdown, Smyrna.
What a run there by Will Knight.
60-yard touchdown for Will Knight. And the Eagles are trailing by 1, 7-6, 6:48 to go. First quarter, and this game is living up to what we thought it would be.
We did think this was going to be a great game, and man, what a start there. We said Will Knight likes to run out of the Wildcat. He just took the direct snap and ran 60 yards. What a job by him there.
Jason, it was no secret. He was the only man in the backfield. He was the only guy back there.
Right.
He knew he was taking it.
He did a good job of breaking it. And we know Smyrna likes to go for 2 here, Mike.
Yeah, they're definitely going for 2. It's going to be Will Knight taking the direct snap, and now they are looking toward the sideline. You never see a timeout on a 2-point conversion, do you?
No.
That's a direct snap. Actually, there is somebody under center, number 1. But he is stuffed. Will Knight is stuffed on a 2-point conversion, and Middletown hangs on to a 7-6 lead.
Yeah, we know that Smyrna always goes for 2, so they have to get did not convert on that 2-point conversion, and Middletown holds on to the 1-point lead, 7-6.
So, Jason, we have a second here, Jason. St. George's scores. Jakir Samuels, a 25-yard pass from Robert Shorts. I mentioned Robert Shorts on our show the other night.
Yes.
14-7 Howard. And also 0-0 still down the street at Apo between the Riders from CR and the Jaguars from Appoquinimink. So
We
we're
did
kinda
mention
keeping you
that
up to
game a
date
lot,
here.
too, on our previous show. Like we said, tune in every Wednesday night. If you can make it down to Hooters in Newark, come out. It's a great show. We talk high school sports. Great crew, great guests.
And we have some softball players coming.
And we also talk about pro athletes from Delaware and local colleges.
While we're waiting for the kickoff here, we should mention the host of that show, Benny Pinella, at Benny on the air on Twitter, and Pat Garyanis at Pat_Garyanis, that's GARYANTES3. And they also do the Pat and Benny Show podcast. And we also have the Sports Fan Show on Monday night. We do a little bit of everything. So Pat and Benny, they keep themselves hopping. Pat, also an assistant coach with the Del Castle Cougars, as the line drive kick up the middle. It gets through Middletown, and that's kind of what Smyrna's looking for. But here comes the return down the right side. It was number 20, Najee Small. And he gets to the 26. So Small, we saw him at the scrimmage at Cape Pendleton.
Yeah, he was impressive in the backfield, only a sophomore.
Not big, but he's got what I like to call missability. He
Yes.
makes guys miss. And he also had the interception earlier today. So Najee Small brings it back to the 26-yard line where the Cavaliers will take over. 6:40 to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, it's a big drive here for Middletown. Drew Fry's going to look to build on his first drive where he went 2 for 3.
So Edelin split right. Fry fakes a pass and hands up the middle to Whitehead. And that gets about 4, Jason. Not as bad as might have looked.
Yeah, good job by him. He found the hole, gets a nice 4-yard gain. You want to get those positive yards on first down. It makes the rest of the series play calling easier.
It brings up a 2nd and 6. And we've pretty much seen what Middletown's going to do. It's going to be a single back with Drew Fry back there, and that's going to be Kedrick Whitehead. We're going to have Kenny Edelin split right. And we'll see who the other receiver is over there. So they're going 2 receiver, a receiver on the other side, or a tight end on the other side. And
Whitehead.
now they're splitting Edelin to the left, to the wide side of the field. No receivers on the right, but it's Drew Fry back there with Ken Edelin. Here's the snap. Fry keeps it around the right side. He's got a nice block, and he picks up 5 yards. Jason, he got a great block from number 44, and that would be Ralph Alisi, who's listed as a linebacker, but in there as a fullback, and Alisi picks up a great block. Springs Fry for 5 yards, and it's 3rd and 1.
I believe
they are giving him the first
yeah.
down. So called a 6-yard gain for Drew Fry. And the clock restarts. 5:30 to go in the first quarter here at Cavalier Stadium. And there is not a parking spot or a seat to be had around here. There are fans 3 deep around the fence. So Edelin and Griffin, the wide receiver, is Fry back. He's looking for, I believe that's Kenny Edelin, and he gets up to the 45-yard line.
Looks like it's close to another first down.
That was not Kenny Edelin, by the way. That number 16. So that would have been Nicholas Johnston takes that pass. So he actually got about 9.
Yeah.
Another first down. They're giving
looks
him
like
another
it's
first down.
Yeah, not a good spot there. Another first down.
So called a 10-yard pass to Nick Johnston. Another first down for the Cavaliers, and they're in business.
Fry's now 3 for 4 in this game early, so he's finding the open receivers.
So Fry hands it off to Whitehead. He's up the middle, bounce off one tackle, but he can't escape another one, and that's going to go for a 1-yard gain for Kedrick Whitehead.
Whitehead now with 38 yards rushing in this game and a touchdown.
4:20 to go, 7-6 Middletown at home, leading Smyrna. Rushing touchdowns for Kedrick Whitehead and for Will Knight. 60-yard run for Will Knight on the 302sports.com Spotlight Game of the Week.
Here from Middletown, and what an atmosphere here.
You may hear the cowbells.
Nothing better than an opening night matchup between number 1 and number 2.
Fry pitches it out to Nair Small. He gets up to the 50. So that's a 2-yard gain for Small to make it 3rd and 6. So they give Kedrick Whitehead a break on that play. And Nair Small is going to play an important part for the Cavaliers this year. He's got some speed, and he's the heir apparent in the backfield.
We saw him at Cape Henlopen in a scrimmage, and he scored a couple touchdowns on nice runs. He's got the speed.
Edelin breaks right, Nick Johnson wide left, and it is Small in the backfield with Drew Fry. 3rd and 6. Big play for the Smyrna defense.
I was just about to say
Fry
that.
over the middle. He's got Johnson cutting across the middle. Fumble. And that ball's loose. I believe Smyrna has it.
Yeah, big turnover there. What a hit.
Nick Johnson got popped. Didn't see who hit him, but the ball came loose. And it's going to be Eagles football on the first turnover of the game. Jason, that was a great hit. Not sure what the number of that truck was, but he hit Nick Johnson something fierce.
Yes. And what a hit, Mike. We said it was a big play for Smyrna defense. Middletown did a great job converting him, but then a great hit causes the fumble and the turnover.
So I just said, I think we have this on a replay. We're going to have to. So here's an instant replay from 302 Sports. We keep an eye on the field here, too. Oh, nice play. And there we go. We missed a 1-yard gain for Will Knight. Timeout on the field. We'll see what's going on. Is there a penalty?
I believe there was a flag, Mike.
That is a personal foul against
Middletown.
Middletown. That's going to be a first down for
that's
Middleton. That was a run for no gain on Will Knight, so they stopped Will Knight, and they call for a personal foul.
Their second personal foul penalty of the game.
Don't know what the call was. It wasn't. They didn't call face mask or anything. It was just a personal foul call.
I think it was a roughing after the play.
Takes it out to the Smyrna 41. It'll be 1st and 10 after a no gain for Knight. So a good defense play by Middletown. They just again, you gotta be disciplined out there.
2:57 left here in the first quarter.
1st and 10, 41-yard line. Wilson in the backfield with Will Knight. He's got Tolbert and Whaley to the left. And on the right side, number 15 is Marcus Vass. And is that Eamon Roberts out there, the other receiver? Can't see his number. So Whaley, Tolbert, and Vass are the receivers, but he hands it off to Knight up the middle. Another good defensive play by Middletown. They close quickly, and number 88 gets the tackle.
I'll tell you what, Will Knight's a tough runner. It took 3-4 hits. He was still giving 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th effort. Great gang tackle in there by Middletown.
Yeah, the principal tackler was Ryan Fields, number 88. He's a senior. He made a good play. He's actually a junior, 6'3", 210. A defensive end, Ryan Fields. So it's 2nd and 8 from the 43. 2-yard gain for Knight. Wilson takes the snap. It looks like Knight may have jumped early, but they let him go. Pass up the middle, too high for Knight. And that'll bring a 3rd and 8.
Good route there by Will Knight out of the backfield. Nice little route down the middle of the field, but the throw was just over his head.
Don't see a penalty flag. I believe Will Knight started early, but they did not call it. So if they don't call it, it's not a penalty.
So
3rd and 8 for Smyrna.
Slow start for Wilson. He's 0 for 1 with an interception.
Whaley and Tolbert to the left. Marcus Vass out to the right. Will Knight in the backfield. Eamon Roberts on the inside left. Wilson goes right looking for Vass. He's got him. Not enough for the first down, but 2nd effort gets him there. I believe he's got it.
I think he got it, Mike. 2nd effort. Really big there. He fights for those extra yards.
And they are stopping the clock, so they're either going to measure or give him the first down. So Marcus Vass picks up his first reception of the day, and we have a timeout. We're going to have a measurement here. It was, like you said, Jason, it was a 2nd effort by Marcus Vass that really got him there.
Yeah, good job by him. 2nd effort, we said it was going to be key, and it's going to be really close.
So while we have this little delay, I've got a question. We're going to take a break, actually, and we'll be back on 302 Sports Spotlight Game of the Week.
Mr. Italian began his career in home finance in 2002 as a mortgage consultant. Since 2002, Brian has helped over 1,000 homebuyers achieve their dreams of owning a home. Brian's knowledge of current market conditions and his detailed evaluation of buyers' finances ensures that each buyer will receive the best mortgage to fit their needs. Brian is often commended on how efficient and effortless he makes the mortgage process for everyone from first-time homebuyers to investors to experienced buyers. For the loan that fits you, contact Brian today. Unique Image opened for business in Wilmington, Delaware in 1979 with one focus, wowing our customers with great products and even greater customer service. 30 years later, we are still doing exactly that. Whether you're looking for marketing tools to promote your business, gifts for your employees or clients, or planning a special event, we're here with the voice of experience to help you every step of the way for your complete satisfaction. Visit our new showroom in the Mill Creek Shopping Center, 4577 Kirkwood Highway. Unique Image, you envision, we create.
Mike Lang and Jason Winchell with Len Evans, Nick Halliday, Nick Alessandrini. That was Kedrick Whitehead down with an injury. We hope he's not hurt. He's a big piece of that Middletown offense and defense. Oh, and Wilson has it out, and the pass is dropped. Marcus Vass was in his direction. He had a defender waving arms in his face, and that's going to go as an incompletion. Jason, an update. Howard 20, St. George's 7, 5:17 left. That was a few minutes ago, and Hodgson 7, Sussex Central 6. And Delmar leads Smithburg, Maryland 15-0. So a good start for the Wildcats of Delmar and the Wildcats of Howard. 2nd and 10 on the Middletown 49. Snap to Wilson. He's going deep for Will Knight. He's got him, but too much and over his wrong shoulder, and it's going to be 3rd and 10.
You can see, Mike, you can see his arm strength. He can throw the ball. Therefore, he just overthrew Knight for the second time in this game.
Couple halftime scores. Sussex Tech and Milford 0-0. And over at Appoquinimink at Caesar Rodney 7 and the Jaguars 0.
I told you, watch out for Caesar Rodney in that first game. Well, Knight's in the backfield here, Mike.
So Knight is going to take the snap at Pierce.
And he can throw the ball, Mike.
But he runs this one right up the middle, looks for a hole, and he picks up 5-6 yards.
Yeah, he's having a big game. He's up to almost 80 yards rushing now.
1:33 to go, 1:30, the clock's running in the first quarter.
Yeah, what an exciting first quarter this has been. Remember, Smyrna had the ball first in this game.
4th down, 5 to go for Smyrna. Are they punting? Heck no, they're not punting. They never punt.
They never, not on this side of midfield.
And, you know, not to get too scientific, but more research shows that going for it on 4th down is more successful than punting.
Yes.
Most of the time. Mike Judy seems to have figured that out, and Mike Marks, his assistant. So Wilson in the backfield. It's 4th and 5. He rolls left. He's looking. He's got Stephen Whaley, but it goes through his hands out of bounds, and that'll turn the ball over to Middletown. And, Jason, that was a catchable ball. Unfortunately, slipped right through the gloves of Stephen Whaley.
Yep, second time Smyrna has failed on a 4th down conversion in this game. Middletown still leads 7-6 with 1:01 left here in the first quarter. And like I said, it's been an exciting first quarter here, Mike.
So we'll see if Kedrick Whitehead comes back onto the field for Middletown. He was the man who was down with the injury. Halftime, Delmar 22, Smithburg, Maryland 0.
I just want to say again, what a great crowd here for the home opener for the Middletown Cavaliers. And Smyrna, what a great job coming up. We told everyone to get here early, and if you weren't here by 6:30, you weren't getting a parking spot.
Fry hands it off. About a 3-yard gain, and that goes to number 15, Alexis Green with the run. So he picks up 2 officially.
Third different running back to carry the ball today for Middletown.
Kedrick Whitehead is on the sidelines. Not in the game right now. He was down briefly with an injury on the last defensive series. So Fry's getting the signals from Zach Blum.
We're inside 30 seconds here left in the first quarter.
His first game here at Middletown. I imagine he played here. I imagine the Butterflies are still there for Coach Blum.
And he was assistant coach here, so.
Edelin wide right. Fry in the backfield with Green. Fry rolls right. He's looking. He's being chased. And he sends it short to Johnson. Johnson breaks free from a tackle, splits up the middle, gets past a couple runners, gets a block from Edelin, goes down the right side and dives in for a touchdown.
Oh, what a play by Johnson there. And then we have a flag.
Another flag. This is after the play. After the play, 0.6 seconds left in the quarter.
Oh, what a play there.
A flag came down late. And we'll see. Did they get in the end zone?
Mike, I don't think he got in the end zone.
We cannot see this corner of the field. We got 1,000 fans in front of us. So I may have called a touchdown. That is an unsportsmanlike penalty on Middletown.
Good.
And
we're going to go to the
replay. Kenny Edelin is signaling touchdown. We'll see here. Oh, yeah, he reached the end zone.
Yeah, he's in for the touchdown.
An unsportsmanlike penalty will be assessed on the kickoff.
But it should be a touchdown.
So it's 13-6. Here comes Beerline. We still have a flag on the field around the 30-yard line. That was from the unsportsmanlike conduct. Middletown's third 15-yard penalty of the first quarter. 0.6 seconds to go. So Beerline kicking for the extra point, and then we will have the penalty assessed on the playoff. So that was, Jason, that was Nick Johnston with the 54-yard touchdown reception. Unsportsmanlike on Middletown. Not sure exactly what happened, but the flag went up late, and it was way behind the play.
So I guess that would be assessed on the kickoff.
I imagine it will, and
so Smyrna will get good field position. These extra points are key with Smyrna going for 2 all the time. If she keeps on converting these could be the difference in this game.
Well, you said Smyrna's going to have real good field position next time. Beerline.
Third unsportsmanlike penalty on Middletown.
So Johnson, who just scored a touchdown, is now the holder for Beerline. And that one is good. And with 0.6 seconds to go in the first quarter, Middletown back on top, and then we're on top. They extend the lead to 14-6. Now, Jason, they should be kicking off from about their 20-yard line.
Yeah, normally kick off at the 40, the 15-yard penalty will put it at
line.
25. And like I said, Mike, the third 15-yard unsportsmanlike penalty, those are killers in the first game.
Yes.
Especially when you're playing a number 1 ranked team, you can't commit those penalties.
Yeah, Coach Blum has got to be going nuts. I imagine there's another coach up here tonight, and he's probably talking about that right now about you just can't do that.
I know
he's got to get his players together and say, I know you're not doing this
right.
anymore.
I know you're fired up. It's a big game, and the emotions get the better of you sometimes. But in a close game, these 15-yard penalties could be killers because now they got to kick off in their 25, and Smyrna will get good field possession.
So their receivers are at the 30-yard line, 25, 30-yard line. We have
trio returners back there, Mike.
Anthony Buscemi, number 80. Aiden Roberts in the middle, number 5. And looks like, can't tell who's over on the other end. Maybe number 3, Larson. No, it's Keyshawn Tolbert, number 8, is all the way over. Kick is up, and it is taken at the 32-yard line. Back across 35, across the field. Gets around the corner. No, nice tackle there from Middletown. Not really a tackle, but a bump out of bounds by number 53. Tackle there, Jason, by Joshua Atkinson as he bumps the receiver, the returner, Devin Smith, number 80, out of bounds.
So that brings us to the end of the first quarter here with the score Middletown 14, Smyrna 6. Great job there by Middletown covering that kickoff. He ran 100 yards but sideways.
So we're going to keep it here as we go to the second quarter.
I think there was a penalty.
Another unsportsmanlike call on Middletown.
Yeah.
That's 4 personal fouls on Middletown in the first half. And Smyrna's going to get another 15 yards. This has got to be driving Blum crazy.
Yeah, that's like you said, Mike, that's 4 now.
I mean, the fans are not happy, but they are not calling these.
That's 60 yards on personal fouls.
They're not calling these penalties for nothing. Another unsportsmanlike on back-to-back plays.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
So it's 14-6 here at the end of the first quarter. Great quarter there by Fry. He had a great first quarter throwing the ball. He threw for the 1 touchdown. He's 5 of 6, Mike. 5 of 6.
So we're going to hang on here for just a minute. So, Jason, we saw explosive offensive plays by both teams. some really I don't say dumb, but just some plays, mindless plays by Middletown. That's 60 yards and penalties on just those 4 calls. We can't figure out what that unsportsmanlike was, but that coaching staff's got to get those guys to just play football and not worry about that other stuff.
Right, Mike. We said it was a big game atmosphere, so you're pumped up, but you have to control your emotions in a game like these. In a close game, those penalties can come back and hurt you.
So I'm just looking around, Jason. Look at the crowd here. This is unbelievable. Look how deep they are in the end zones.
Like I said, Mike, if you weren't here by 6:30, you didn't get a parking spot. It's just unbelievable. What a turnout. You can't ask for a better opening night.
The 302 crew was here, I believe, for breakfast. Jason and I rolled in around 6:20 tonight. We parked a block or 2 away. It might take us a day to get home.
Well, we were down in Smyrna earlier for some volleyball.
Watching a little volleyball. Our turn volleyball opens with a 3-0 win at Smyrna. And here we're ready to go. Smyrna with the ball at midfield after another penalty. Snap to Wilson. He hands it off to Knight. Barely got that handoff to him, and he picks up 11 yards, though, on almost a broken play.
Yeah, Will Knight's having a great first half here for Smyrna, and we kind of expected that. We thought he would have a big game. He had that 60-yard touchdown earlier, and now an 11-yard gain there.
So it's Wilson with Knight in the background. Eamon Roberts to your right, number 5. Ike Wilson keeps it, and there's a flag, and the play is called dead. And I believe we may have a penalty on Smyrna this time.
I believe it's their first penalty.
Yes, I think you're right. So the first penalty on the Eagles, a false start. Only going to cost them 5, and make it 1st and 15. 5 yards on Smyrna. Not usually a big deal.
No, and like we said, those 4 personal foul penalties on Middletown, that's 60 yards. Smyrna's first penalty's a 5-yarder, so.
So it's 1st and 15 at the Middletown 44. Will Knight in the backfield. Eamon Roberts on the outside, along with Marcus Bass, number 15. Tolbert and Whaley on the other side. Almost drawing him offside. Hard count, and he's going to take a look back at the sidelines. I think they're changing the play here.
Yeah, kind of like the Chip Kelly offense. They got 2 cards over there. We just don't know which one they're reading off of.
And I think they
run out of time.
There's a timeout. Smyrna calls timeout. Mike Judy wants to talk it over. With 11:02 to go in the second quarter.
And we'll head to the commercial here from our sponsors. We'll be right back.
Hooters of Newark is located at 136 Astro Shopping Center, Newark, Delaware. Come in day or night to watch your favorite teams and sports on our many TVs. It's a great, fun-filled environment that is kid-friendly. Our craveable food menu has all the appetizers, burgers, salads, tacos, seafood, you name it, as well as our world-famous Hooters wings, which are the official wings of 302sports.com. Remember, you can always order online to take home our world-famous wings. It's your couch, our wings. Hooters of Newark is located at 136 Astro Shopping Center, Newark, Delaware. Come in day or night to watch your favorite teams and sports on our many TVs. It's a great, fun-filled environment that is kid-friendly. Our craveable food menu has all the appetizers, burgers, salads, tacos, seafood, you name it, as well as our world-famous Hooters wings, which are the...
And we're back at Cavalier Stadium. Mike Lang, Jason Winchell. Jason is 1st and 15 on the 44-yard line for the Eagles. A quick pass from Wilson to Vass, but Vass is wrapped up and taken down for no gain.
Only the second completion tonight for Wilson. And like you said, Mike, not much gain on that one.
Yeah, good pass there by a tackle by Camillus Lockett. Number 33 was the first to get to him, so that's 2nd and 15. 10:40 to go in the second quarter. 14-6. Your home team, the Middletown Cavaliers, and they're fired up. You can hear the cowbells. I don't know if there's any cows left in Middletown.
I don't think so.
Wilson with the handoff to Knight. He's stuffed at the behind line scrimmage by number 29, Jonathan Smith, 6'3", 205, and he gets to Will Knight for a loss of, I believe, 2.
2, yep.
Making it 3rd and 15, 3rd and 17.
Great job here by Middletown defense. They're gang tackling well tonight, and that's what you have to do against Will Knight. He's a powerful guy. Let's go to the replay and see that great gang defense there by Middletown.
Well, Smyrna's not wasting any time. They're back at the line of scrimmage. Snap to Wilson. He rolls left. Sends it out toward Whaley. He's got it, but I think he's short of the first down.
It's going to be real close. I think he's at the first down marker, Mike, so it's going to be the 4th and 10.
Oh, he's at the other end of the first down marker, so only a 7-yard pass. They needed 17, making it 4th and 11. They gave him 6 on that pass, Jason, but Wilson to Whaley for 6 yards. So they're at the 41-yard line. They need to get to the 29. Call 4th and 12. Eamon Roberts.
Smyrna
Marcus Fast on the right.
Smyrna's 0 for 2 on 4th down conversions.
Wilson takes his look, snap. He looks right quickly. He's being rushed. There's a hold.
There's going to be a holding penalty.
He's going to be sacked behind the line over midfield, Jason. The 10-yard loss. That penalty is going to be declined.
Yeah.
And it's going to be Middletown football.
Yeah, and at some point when he got outside the pocket, he should have just got rid of the ball.
Great defense by the Cavaliers in that series. Unbelievable. They just bottled it up. Ike Wilson behind, not just behind the line of scrimmage, but he kept going backwards. That's a holding call, but disregard that is declined. So Middletown takes over on the Smyrna 49-yard line. Great field position for the Cavs.
Yeah, great job there by Middletown. Remember, after that personal foul penalty, Smyrna started on the midfield.
And they ended up losing a yard. A net loss of a yard on that series for the Eagles. So Drew Fry lines up. He's got Nair Small in the backfield, and he splits a few defenders. Nice run by Nair Small. Give him 7 or 8 on that play. We'll see where he goes. He zigged and zagged Jason up the middle and got his way up to the Smyrna 42-yard line. Call it 2nd and 7.
2nd and 3.
I'm sorry, 2nd and 3. A gain of 7.
7 yards.
I'm so excited I can't even add. It's 8th down. This is Canadian football on steroids.
Middletown huddles up, unlike Smyrna.
Without Kedrick Whitehead available, apparently, Nair Small is getting some repetitions that maybe he did not expect to get.
2 carries for 10 yards already in this one.
So Small's in the backfield. Nobody left. We have a timeout for Middletown, I believe, calls a timeout with 8:10 to go in the second quarter. 14-6 Cavaliers. Jason, we're going to keep it here. And Smyrna's got that go offense. Middletown gives us a little bit of time to catch our breath.
Yes, it's they huddle up. A traditional offense here at Middletown. And great start here for the Cavaliers. And great job.
So, Jason, in Dover, it's Archmere 36, Dover 22.
Oh, wow. Dover's making a little run here.
6:12 to go in that game. It was a 6 o'clock start. Howard picks up another touchdown from David Hancock, pass from Tahir Harley. And Harley emerged as the Howard quarterback last year. That's 26-7 Howard over the new Division I team, St. George's.
That's a 6-point win if Howard can hold on to that one. That's a big win.
Football at St. Mark's. It's at halftime. It was St. Mark's 6, Newark 0. Friends up 21-0 at halftime. Caravel 8-8 against Edmonton down in Maryland. That is probably a halftime now. It was 8-8. Delmar 22-0 over Smithsburg, Maryland, and we're about ready to go back here in Middletown. No score at halftime, Sussex Tech and Milford. So Drew Fry in the backfield. He keeps himself up the middle. It's a designed run, and he's going to pick up a first down.
That's Drew Fry's second run of the game. And he's now over 10 yards rushing with 11.
So Drew Fry, no hesitation, quarterback draw, and he took that one and picks up 5 yards, and it's a first down for the Cavs. They're at the 37-yard line of Smyrna, and they have a 14-6 lead.
Yeah, big drive here for Middletown. You can punch this one in, get that nice lead.
You might see them
7:53 left.
Keep the ball on the keep the ball on the ground. Maybe chew up some clock. Chew up some clock, Jason. You don't want to keep that Smyrna. You want to keep the Smyrna offense off the field. That's it. They can do no damage.
Right.
So Fry in shotgun. He's looking left. He's got such poise back there. Rolls left. He's being chased. Still looking down the left sideline. And I cannot tell. I believe that was an incomplete pass. They are calling it incomplete.
Yes, Smyrna indicated interception. Middletown indicated
Well, I looked at
complete.
the guy who counts.
The referee.
The referee was signaling
Incomplete pass.
It makes it 2nd and 10 from the 37.
Only Fry's second incomplete pass in this game. He's been razor sharp in this one.
Yeah, I want to give our viewers a warning. Our camera, I think, can see down that sideline. You and I cannot. So anything down that sideline, we're going to have trouble seeing. This sideline is pretty much gone.
It's jam-packed out here. You can't see anything down this near sideline that we're on.
So in Delaware tonight, Middletown is the focal point of Delaware. Usually on Friday night it's Dewey Beach, but tonight it's Middletown.
Yes.
Dewey Beach or Harrington?
I'm going Dewey Beach.
Dewey Beach. Handoff to the outside, and he picks up maybe 3 or 4. Kedrick Whitehead back in the game. So that is going to be a 4-yard gain. Kedrick Whitehead back in the game for Middletown, Jason, and that's good news for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, good. That is really great news.
We will welcome everybody watching the game tonight live on 302sports.com or on our YouTube channel. For those of you at the game, you can always catch this. And for those of you not at the game, you can catch this game on the 302 Sports YouTube channel anytime after the game ends tonight. But we're glad you're here with us live. It's 6:38 to go in the second half. 3rd and 6 on the 33.
Key third down
back.
play.
He sends it out to Whitehead, who's just back in the game. Skips a tackle, splits 2 tacklers down to the 28. His helmet comes off, so
Oh yeah, what a hit there by Smyrna.
does not reach the first down marker, and he's going to have to come out of the game for a play.
Yes.
So it's going to be 4th and 2. A 4-yard pass for Drew Fry to Kedrick Whitehead. His helmet comes off, so Kedrick is out of the game for a play, but he's okay.
Yeah, like Mike said, once that helmet comes off, they have to sit out at least one play. So it's a big 4th down, and they do not have Whitehead.
So Drew Fry on the sideline. Jason, if you are like me and you can't get enough high school sports, you can join us tomorrow on 302sports.com. The two of us back at it, 10:30 from Concord High
Bright
School.
and early in the morning.
Salesianum at Concord on 302 Sports.
Number 3 versus number 7 in that one.
Division II matchup tomorrow night from Baynard Stadium. Jason will be there with who? Leonard Evans?
Len Evans and Nick Holliday and Pat Garianis and a host of 302 Sports crew will be at that game tomorrow night.
Fry keeps that one up the middle, splits a couple tackles, and pulls his way to the 20-yard line. And that's a 1st down and 9-yard gain for Drew Fry.
Fry now has 20 yards on 3 carries. You don't expect him to be a running quarterback. 20 yards on 3 carries. Impressive stuff.
It's officially marked at the 22-yard line. I gave him a couple extra yards on that one. Jason, that game tomorrow night we mentioned is Mount Pleasant back in Division II.
Yes.
At St. Elizabeth's at Baynard Stadium. St. Louis with a new coach this year, Joe Wright. His name sounds familiar. He was an outstanding quarterback for St. Mark's. Graduated, I believe, in 2004. Either him or Louis graduated in 2004, his brother Louis. But Joey is coaching. He was the offensive coordinator for the Vikings. Fry fakes a handoff, play action. He sends it over the middle, and that pass was intended for Tamar Teagle, number 11, but I think they got their signals crossed, and it'll be 2nd and 10. So Joe Wright getting a chance at St. E's. He's been the offensive coordinator there, and the Vikings kind of starting over. Only 6 returning starters. One is Casey Rock, their quarterback. So we'll see how the Vikings do tomorrow night. Should be a good test with Mount Pleasant.
Yes.
So
Big
second and 10 for the Cavs. Fry back there. He's got number 13 back there with him now, Jeffrey Lockwood.
Yeah, we've seen a host of Middletown runners in the backfield tonight.
And Lockwood is blocking for Whitehead, but he doesn't get much. 22 for Smyrna picks up that tackle. That would be Deron Aku coming up from the defensive backfield. And it's going to be a 3rd and long for Middletown.
Yeah, great defense there by Smyrna. Remember earlier in the game I said they're key to defensive line. They're starting to hold Whitehead in check here after the first rough first quarter.
They gave him a yard. I don't think that ball moved more than an inch. But it is officially 3rd and 9. 4:20 to go in the first half. And Jason, Middletown doing a great job of keeping Smyrna's offense off the field.
Yeah, good job. Like you said, time of possession's key when you're playing Smyrna.
Whitehead with Lockwood in front of him. Passes out to Kenny Edelin, but there's a host of defenders out there, and Edelin's going to be stopped short of the first down, well short. He gets maybe 3 or 4 yards, and it's going to be 4th down, and we'll see if they attempt to kick with Caleb Beerline or if they go for a 4th and down. And we have a timeout on the field. Somebody has called a timeout, or is an official timeout here. 3:53 on the clock. So that pass was to number 7, Kenny Edelin, but too many Smyrna defenders out there, led by Yaku. Called 4th and 4 from the 16. The clock is running, so I think it was just to spot the ball. 4th and 4 from the 16.
Yeah, that'd be a 33-yard field goal, which is a long field goal, so I agree going forward here on this key 4th down.
Fry, he's directing traffic back there. He sends Lockwood to his left. He's got 4 receivers. He's looking left. Sends it over the middle, and that pass is broken up, and it's going to be Smyrna football. Pass intended for number 11, Tamar Teagle, incomplete. And good defense there from the Eagles. They're going to take the ball over at their own 16 with 3.5 minutes to do to see if they can tie this game.
Key stop there by Smyrna. Like we said, Middletown gets down to the 16-yard line, but cannot convert on the 4th down.
3.5 till the break. And just the offensive fireworks have kind of settled down, but still an exciting game here. Just a great atmosphere in Middletown. I've seen games here before, and it's a fun place to watch a game.
You can't ask for, like I've said all night, you can't ask for a better matchup, number 1 versus number 2. A rematch of last year's state championship Division I game.
And we have a timeout on the field, something going on the Middletown sideline. We had a sideline warning for Middletown, so they're creeping up on that field.
There's not much room down there on the sideline.
No, there's not.
Here.
If you're a sideline guy, and we see some of our newspaper friends out there, you got to be careful with those running backs coming at you. And there's a couple good friends we see out there. So Ike Wilson in the backfield with Will Knight behind him. Who else? He snaps and hands it off to, I thought he faked the handoff to Knight. Sends it out to the left side. Down the left sideline goes, I believe that is Tolbert. And that's going to be a 1st down for Smyrna. He faked that, got me on that one, Jason. I thought he handed it to Will Knight, but he sent a quick out to, I believe, Keyshawn Tolbert. It was Keyshawn Tolbert, number 8. And we'll see where they spot this one. Play was from the 16 on 2nd. And now they gave him 8 yards in the play, so it's 2nd and 2 from the 25. So an 8-yard pass for Ike Wilson. Tolbert split left with Stephen Whaley. Marcus Vass on the right side with Eamon Roberts. Knight in the backfield. This time he gives it to Knight. He's got a 1st down and more. Up the middle, drags a few defenders to the 35. And a 1st down, a 10-yard gain for Will Knight.
His 3rd run over 10 yards tonight, 10 or more yards. And he's close to 100 in this game already. What a great first half here by Will Knight.
We hear a whistle, and up just setting the ball. 1st down. The clock has started. 3:03 to go. And another a fake handoff and a great tackle there by, who would that tackle? Is that Nick Johnston?
Nick Johnson.
Nick Johnston with a great tackle on Eamon Roberts in the backfield, and they're going to lose a couple yards on that play, a loss of 3. A fake handoff to Will Knight, quick pass to Eamon Roberts, and he is upended by Nick Johnston.
And we're going to see that hit again on our instant replay, folks.
So we'll keep you up to date here on the live action as we watch this replay.
What a hit on that instant replay.
Wilson's got 2 receivers split left. Marcus Vass to the right. Ball is snapped, but we are stopping. We have a timeout.
Timeout.
Smyrna calls their 2nd timeout of the half, and we have 2:14 to go. And we'll be back right after this break on 302sports.com.
Life's too short to hate your home. Remodel your home with the pros voted Delaware's #1 home improvement company. Ferris Home Improvements has something for every homeowner at their new showroom on the corner of Kirkwood Highway and Harmony Road in Newark, Delaware. Explore products and layouts with the area's top designers. Touch and feel products that inspire your dream space. Ferris Home Improvement's pride in the details make them the area's best in roofing, windows and doors, siding, decks, kitchens, and bathrooms. Want a professional, no-pressure remodel? Go see the best at the Big Shamrock on Kirkwood Highway. Ferris Home Improvements, quality workmanship from a neighbor you can trust. Life's too short to hate your home. Remodel your home with the pros voted Delaware's #1 home improvement company. Ferris Home Improvements has something for every homeowner at their new showroom on the corner of Kirkwood Highway and Harmony Road.
Back at Cavalier Stadium, Mike Lang, Jason Winchell along with you. Ike Wilson hands that ball up the middle, and it's Will Knight. He's going to go.
Oh, wow.
He splits it. He just outraces the Middletown defense, and that's a 68-yard touchdown for Will Knight.
He's going to be close to 200 yards here in the first half. Wow, what a run there by
So-
Will Knight.
68-yard sprint off right tackle, and I don't think he was touched, Jason, and that's a 68-yard touchdown.
And we were
Makes it 14-12. We're going to have that one on replay, I am sure.
Yeah. And what a run. And once Will Knight gets in the open, no one's catching him. No one's catching him. And once he gets in the open, and what a run there by Will Knight. And key 2:01 left, Mike. Key 2-point conversion here from Smyrna.
Yeah, those poor defenders from Middletown had no chance. He got out in the open. That young man can run, and he's in the backfield again. He's going to he's taking the handoff or the snap, and keeps himself. Flag is up, so this is not going to count. False start on Smyrna.
Yeah, move it back to the 7, I believe, Mike. 7 or 8.
So he takes the direct snap as he usually does on these 2-point conversions, but they blew that play dead immediately. So we had 2:01 to go, like Jason said, 14-12, and a successful conversion here is going to tie the game.
Now they're bringing in a bunch of wide receivers here.
They're at the 8-yard line, and now they bring in Eamon Roberts, Whaley, Vass, and Tolbert. They have a pretty darn good receiving core. Ike Wilson back in the backfield in the shotgun with Will Knight there for him. I don't expect Knight to get this one. And he looks toward. Well, there was a jump ball for that one, and it's going to be no good. So he went for Stephen Whaley on that one, and there was a jump ball over there, if I could use the basketball term, and it remains 14-12. Smyrna now 0 for 2 on that 2-point conversion.
Right.
That really could have gone either way.
Right. Jump ball, like you said. Middletown, I think, came down with it, but it doesn't really matter on a 2-point conversion, so it's just no good. And now Middletown will get a ball, and with 2:01 left, we can see their offense can move quickly.
Now in college,
extend the lead.
You can return a 2-point conversion in college.
You can, not in high school. So a big turning point there for Will Knight. And
Wow, he's just so fast. I mean, look at that boy just run. I mean, he is unbelievably fast, Will Knight.
He has a 68-yard touchdown and a 60-yard touchdown. So 2 carries alone, he has 128 yards, not to mention the other 3 10-yard runs he has, as he's well over 150 yards here in the first half.
Yeah, just a great performance tonight by Knight. And I think Middletown has done a really good job of containing him, but he breaks those big ones. Yeah, otherwise, they've stuffed him a lot tonight.
He's had 5 runs over 10 yards or more, and then the 2 big ones. Once he gets in the open, no one's catching him.
So, Jason, I believe this is Devin Smith with the ground ball kickoff. And it hops up, taken by Nair Small.
He is quick.
He's zipping around, but he's going east-west, and he's tied up at the 25-yard line, 26-yard line.
A gang of Smyrna tackles there.
1st and 10 for the Cavaliers. So 1st and 10 for Middletown. They have a minute 52 to see what they can do here. They're going to be listed at the 26-yard line, 1st and 10. Drew Fry, the quarterback, is going to be back out with his receivers. Kenny Edelin and Nick Johnston, and his running back, Kedrick Whitehead. And Lockwood also coming out, number 10 for Middletown. Larry Griffin is coming in. So they're sending out some weapons here. Number 2, Isaias Guthrie on the right side. Jason, you said he's a transfer in this year?
From AI.
Snap to Fry. He's looking left, and he's got it out to Larry Griffin. I mentioned he just came into the game. He goes out of bounds to stop the clock. Oh, the clock is still running. He did not get out of bounds. And it's 2nd and 5. 1:37 to go. No huddle here for the Cavaliers. I believe they have 2 timeouts to go remaining. Fry getting the signals out to his receivers. Got the play calls there on his wrist. Again, looking left. He's being chased and sacked, and that's going to cost him. That's going to cost him about 13 yards, Jason, on that sack, and that'll make it 3rd and 18. The clock's still going. We're at 1:09. Nobody's calling timeout. I'm surprised Smyrna maybe not call timeout here.
Yeah, they used a couple earlier in this game, or at least one that I know of, maybe 2. So
1 minute to go. 3rd down and 16, so an 11-yard loss for Drew
key
Fry.
3rd down play here.
He's got trips left, and now they're going out to the right. Johnston, Edelin, and Griffin all to the right, and we have Guthrie out to your left. 44 seconds.
Middletown up 14-12 here.
Fry with a 4-man rush, sends it over to the right side. Oh, that ball unfortunately bounces off of Kenny Edelin, and it's going to be 4th and 16. Clock stops at 35.5 to go.
Yeah, big stop there by the Smyrna defense. They did a good job of stopping them.
So 4th and 16 from their own 20. Smyrna does have a timeout, and that is Lockwood back to punt for Middletown.
That's why they saved it, Mike. They were hoping they could Middletown would throw an incomplete pass and they could get the ball back, good field position with 1 timeout.
Number 80, Devin Smith. He's a freshman. He's at his own 40-yard line. Here's the snap, a little bit high. That ball's deflected. I believe that was deflected, and it's going to bounce to midfield. And Smyrna's going to have about 24 seconds, 24.3 to be exact. See if they can go 49 yards here and take their first lead of the game.
Yeah, good job there by Smyrna getting pressure on it, and like you said, they deflected it.
I believe they got a piece of that.
But
punt.
a good bounce there for Middletown.
So 49 yards, and you know how long it takes Will Knight to reach the end zone? 1 play.
Yes.
So they are always dangerous.
And he's fast, so once he can race there in less than 24 seconds.
So we'll set the receivers. It's Whaley and Tolbert to the left, Bass and Roberts to the right, Will Knight in the backfield with Ike Wilson, and here come the Eagles. 24.3 to go. Oh, Wilson is being pressured. He rolls left. He's looking, telling his receivers, go deep, and he crosses the line of scrimmage.
They're going to have to use that timeout.
He's at the 46. He gains 3, but only 11 seconds, and there it is, Jason, a stoppage of play, and Smyrna calls their last timeout with 11 seconds to go. Maybe time for 2 plays.
Yes. Remember, like you said, Mike, that was their last timeout. So they cannot get tackled short of the first down, or the clock will not stop. I think Wilson was, like you said, he was looking for his receivers downfield, and no one was open, so he had to take off. And then once he got tackled, they needed to use that last timeout.
I think that directing the traffic really cost him some time there. He could have run directly out of bounds, but he kept looking for a receiver. And when he crossed the line of scrimmage, he had kind of reached the point of no return.
Right.
You know, I was watching that Patriots game last time. We have a minute here. Tom Brady was called for a penalty for throwing the ball after he crossed the line of scrimmage. Late in the game, they were down a couple points. And they mentioned on the telecast that it was the first time he'd been called for that penalty since 2006.
Wow.
11 years.
Yeah. And
11 years between an illegal forward pass, that illegal forward pass penalty for Tom Brady. I'm not a Patriots fan, but yeah, you got to admire talent when it's talent. That's one talented bunch. But they lost last night, so.
Yeah, good win there by the Chiefs.
All right, we're back. The receivers are the same. Roberts and Bass on the left. Tolbert and Whaley on the right. Tolbert and Whaley on the left. Ike Wilson taking the shotgun. We got 1 or 2 plays left. A low snap. He picks it up, rolls right, but he's sacked, and that's going to do it.
That will end
5 seconds to go. They have no chance of getting set up here. And we've reached halftime at Cavalier Stadium. Middletown hanging on to a 14-12 lead. Jason, an exciting half of football.
Yeah, we couldn't ask for a better first half. We knew it would be. Great job there. And we go to halftime here, 14-12, Middletown.
So a great
leading
first half of football. We're going to go take a break now, and we'll be back in a couple minutes. Thanks for joining us here today on 302sports.com.
Life's too short to hate your home. Remodel your home with the pros voted Delaware's #1 home improvement company. Ferris Home Improvements has something for every homeowner at their new showroom on the corner of Kirkwood Highway and Harmony Road in Newark, Delaware. Explore products and layouts with the area's top designers. Touch and feel products that inspire your dream space. Ferris Home Improvements' pride in the details make them the area's best in roofing, windows and doors, siding, decks, kitchens, and bathrooms. Want a professional, no-pressure remodel? Go see the best at the Big Shamrock on Kirkwood Highway. Ferris Home Improvements. Quality workmanship from a neighbor you can trust.
The Hadley Group is your local real estate resource. Brian Hadley joined Patterson Schwartz & Associates in 2005. In 2013, Nicole Flora joined Brian, followed by Emma Burnett and Grant Jepp in 2014. That's when the Hadley Group was formed. Patterson Schwartz Associates offer you exceptional knowledge of local market conditions and a commitment to represent you honestly and professionally. So for your next purchase or sale, think the Hadley Group. Visit our website at thehadleygroup.re.com.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Solo Concepts. Solo Concepts is an award-winning restaurant group on the culinary coast with 10 locations. We're a chef-driven group. Come check us out. See you soon. Solo Concepts believes in the vision of our founder, Matt Haley, cook beautiful, simple food, develop the people we work with, and make the world a better place. Solo Concepts on the culinary coast with 10 locations from Lowest, Delaware to Fenwick Island. Come check us out.
Mr. Italian began his career in home finance in 2002 as a mortgage consultant. Since 2002, Brian has helped over 1,000 home buyers achieve their dreams of owning a home. Brian's knowledge of current market conditions and his detailed evaluation of buyers' finances ensures that each buyer will receive the best mortgage to fit their needs. Brian is often commended on how efficient and effortless he makes the mortgage process for everyone from first-time home buyers to investors to experienced buyers. For the loan that fits you, contact Brian today. Hooters of Newark is located at 136 Astro Shopping Center, Newark, Delaware. Come in day or night to watch your favorite teams and sports on our many TVs. It's a great, fun-filled environment that is kid-friendly. Our craveable food menu has all the appetizers, burgers, salads, tacos, seafood, you name it, as well as our world-famous Hooters wings, which are the official wings of 302sports.com. Remember, you can always order online to take home our world-famous wings. It's your couch, our wings. Unique Image opened for business in Wilmington, Delaware in 1979 with one focus, wowing our customers with great products and even greater customer service. 30 years later, we are still doing exactly that. Whether you're looking for marketing tools to promote your business, gifts for your employees or clients, or planning a special event, we're here with the voice of experience to help you every step of the way for your complete satisfaction. Visit our new showroom in the Mill Creek Shopping Center, 4577 Kirkwood Highway. Unique Image, you envision, we create.
Life's too short to hate your home. Remodel your home with the pros voted Delaware's #1 home improvement company. Ferris Home Improvements has something for every homeowner at their new showroom on the corner of Kirkwood Highway and Harmony Road in Newark, Delaware. Explore products and layouts with the area's top designers. Touch and feel products that inspire your dream space. Ferris Home Improvements' pride in the details make them the area's best in roofing, windows and doors, siding, decks, kitchens, and bathrooms. Want a professional, no-pressure remodel? Go see the best at the Big Shamrock on Kirkwood Highway. Ferris Home Improvements. Quality workmanship from a neighbor you can trust.
The Hadley Group is your local real estate resource. Brian Hadley joined Patterson Schwartz and Associates in 2005. In 2013, Nicole Flora joined Brian, followed by Emma Burnett and Grant Jepp in 2014. That's when the Hadley Group was formed. Patterson Schwartz Associates offer you exceptional knowledge of local market conditions and a commitment to represent you honestly and professionally. So for your next purchase or sale, think the Hadley Group. Visit our website at thehadleygroup.re.com.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Solo Concepts. Solo Concepts is an award-winning restaurant group on the culinary coast with 10 locations. We're a chef-driven group. Come check us out. See you soon. Solo Concepts believes in the vision of our founder, Matt Haley: cook beautiful, simple food, develop the people we work with, and make the world a better place. Solo Concepts on the culinary coast with 10 locations from Lowest, Delaware to Fenwick Island. Come check us out.
Mr. Italian began his career in home finance in 2002 as a mortgage consultant. Since 2002, Brian has helped over 1,000 home buyers achieve their dreams of owning a home. Brian's knowledge of current market conditions and his detailed evaluation of buyers' finances ensures that each buyer will receive the best mortgage to fit their needs. Brian is often commended on how efficient and effortless he makes the mortgage process for everyone from first-time home buyers to investors to experienced buyers. For the loan that fits you, contact Brian today. Hooters of Newark is located at 136 Astro Shopping Center, Newark, Delaware. Come in day or night to watch your favorite teams and sports on our many TVs. It's a great, fun-filled environment that is kid-friendly. Our craveable food menu has all the appetizers, burgers, salads, tacos, seafood, you name it, as well as our world-famous Hooters wings, which are the official wings of 302sports.com. Remember, you can always order online to take home our world-famous wings. It's your couch, our wings. Unique Image opened for business in Wilmington, Delaware in 1979 with one focus: wowing our customers with great products and even greater customer service. 30 years later, we are still doing exactly that. Whether you're looking for marketing tools to promote your business, gifts for your employees or clients, or planning a special event, we're here with the voice of experience to help you every step of the way for your complete satisfaction. Visit our new showroom in the Mill Creek Shopping Center, 4577 Kirkwood Highway. Unique Image, you envision, we create.
Life's too short to hate your home. Remodel your home with the pros voted Delaware's #1 home improvement company. Ferris Home Improvements has something for every homeowner at their new showroom on the corner of Kirkwood Highway and Harmony Road in Newark, Delaware. Explore products and layouts with the area's top designers. Touch and feel products that inspire your dream space. Ferris Home Improvements' pride in the details make them the area's best in roofing, windows and doors, siding, decks, kitchens, and bathrooms. Want a professional, no-pressure remodel? Go see the best at the Big Shamrock on Kirkwood Highway. Ferris Home Improvements. Quality workmanship from a neighbor you can trust.
The Hadley Group is your local real estate resource. Brian Hadley joined Patterson Schwartz & Associates in 2005. In 2013, Nicole Flora joined Brian, followed by Emma Burnett and Grant Jepp in 2014. That's when the Hadley Group was formed. Patterson Schwartz Associates offer you exceptional knowledge of local market conditions and a commitment to represent you honestly and professionally. So for your next purchase or sale, think the Hadley Group. Visit our website at thehadleygroupre.com.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Solo Concepts. Solo Concepts is an award-winning restaurant group on the culinary coast with 10 locations. We're a chef-driven group. Come check us out. See you soon. Solo Concepts believes in the vision of our founder, Matt Haley: cook beautiful, simple food, develop the people we work with, and make the world a better place. Solo Concepts on the culinary coast with 10 locations from Lowes, Delaware to Fenwick Island. Come check us out.
Mr. Italian began his career in home finance in 2002 as a mortgage consultant. Since 2002, Brian has helped over 1,000 homebuyers achieve their dreams of owning a home. Brian's knowledge of current market conditions and his detailed evaluation of buyers' finances ensures that each buyer will receive the best mortgage to fit their needs. Brian is often commended on how efficient and effortless he makes the mortgage process for everyone from first-time homebuyers to investors to experienced buyers. For the loan that fits you, contact Brian today. Hooters of Newark is located at 136 Astro Shopping Center, Newark, Delaware. Come in day or night to watch your favorite teams and sports on our many TVs. It's a great, fun-filled environment that is kid-friendly. Our craveable food menu has all the appetizers, burgers, salads, tacos, seafood, you name it, as well as our world-famous Hooters wings, which are the official wings of 302sports.com. Remember, you can always order online to take home our world-famous wings. It's your couch, our wings. Unique Image opened for business in Wilmington, Delaware in 1979 with one focus: wowing our customers with great products and even greater customer service. 30 years later, we are still doing exactly that. Whether you're looking for marketing tools to promote your business, gifts for your employees or clients, or planning a special event, we're here with the voice of experience to help you every step of the way for your complete satisfaction. Visit our new showroom in the Mill Creek Shopping Center, 4577 Kirkwood Highway. Unique Image, you envision, we create.
All right, everybody, welcome back to Cavalier Stadium. An exciting first half of football here in Middletown. 14-12, the Cavaliers lead Smyrna. Jason, we got some scores. Let's knock these out real quick. A final: Friends 35, Lake Forest 7.
Yeah, impressive win there by. On our previous show, I said Lake Forest was the team I wanted to watch, but their schedule's tough early, and number 3 Friends on the first game. Friends went down there and gave them a
big win from Dover. Archmere hangs on 36-30 over Dover. Now Jordan McGee did not play, and the running back Jordan Peace for Dover was hobbling, but 36-30 the Auks with a big win there. That's going to be 6 big points for them for left. End of 3 quarters, Cesar Rodney 7, Apo 0. In the 3rd quarter, Milford and Sussex Tech still scoreless.
Wow.
At halftime, maybe into the 3rd quarter by now, St. Mark's 13, Newark 0. Delmar 28, Smithburg, Maryland 0. St. George's, this one's getting late, 26. Howard 26, St. George's 14 up at Baynard Stadium. And at the half, AI DuPont 21, Polytech 15. So those are the
And
scores we have.
And AI is now Division 2. Polytech's Division 1. That could also be a 6 points for AI. So some big games early here. I got some first half stats for you. Let's start with Middletown. Drew Fry was 7 for 12 for 110 yards and 1 touchdown. Nick Johnson had 3 catches, 91 yards and a touchdown. And Whitehead had 50 yards rushing and a touchdown. For Smyrna,
well, we know it's the Will Knight Show.
It's the Will Knight Show. 11 carries, 172 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Big first half for Will Knight. The difference in this game, the 2 extra points, 14-12 here at halftime. Our 302.com Spotlight Game of the Week. Number 1, Smyrna currently trailing to number 2, Middletown, 14-12
And
at the
Jason on 11 carries, 172 yards. That's 15.64 yards per carry.
Yes.
For Will Knight. Just a reminder, not a reminder, to let everybody know, if you follow us on Twitter, and why wouldn't you, at 302 Sports, we are going to have a poll for the player of the game. We want you to help us pick the player of the game. And our good buddy Nick Alessandrini, a good Spartan himself, is going to be monitoring results for us. Nick's down on the sideline avoiding tacklers. And Nick's doing a great job getting us some video. Awesome job down there for the newest member of the 302 Sports crew, Nick Alessandrini.
Welcome to the family.
Tomorrow morning, Jason, you and I will be at Concord High School for Salesianum and Concord.
10:15.
10:15. I'll have to set a few alarms because we're not going to get out of Middletown for an hour tonight after this game ends. Tomorrow night, you and Pat Garianis will be at Baynard Stadium for St. Elizabeth and Mount Pleasant. I think that's going to be a really good game.
I do too. Mount Pleasant moves down to Division 2 this year. St. Elizabeth's always a Division 2 powerhouse.
And on Wednesday night, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I thought we were done. But, sometimes I'm so excited.
I know.
Wednesday night, it's the 302 Sports Weekly show from Hooters of Newark with their host Benny Pinella and Pat Garianis. We're going to have Player of the Week. We're going to have top five plays. That's why we're shooting all this video. We're going to have the Canal Little League softball team, Marvin Dooley, and a player or two from William Penn are going to show up. There's wings. There's orange shorts. There's all kinds of stuff. We'd like to thank the McGullies for hosting us down there at Hooters. We had a great time on week 1, and just a great job by everybody the first week. And it was awesome.
Great atmosphere, a lot of fun. We do our top 10s. There's going to be some changes this week with Glasgow losing.
Oh, changes in top. I think changes in the show. Should I call my agent?
No. Aren't you off Wednesday?
I believe I will be at Hooters on Wednesday night. If not, I will be watching volleyball somewhere. I've just been told by the boss I'll be at Hooters on Wednesday. So they treated us great the other night, and I had a blast. It was a great time with Benny and Pat. And we're going to keep them busy, too, this year.
And where else are you going to get your high school knowledge? You're also going to learn about local colleges, local athletes playing in the pros, like Elena Deladon in the WNBA playoffs for the Washington
25 points the other night,
25 points.
And a cut chin.
And she's getting married in a couple weeks. So Wendell Smallwood for the Eagles. So there's a lot of good pro athletes then. And Chris Godwin, Tampa Bay.
Chris Godwin, man. We have Brian.
right here out of Middletown.
Brian Bodie from Del Castle's playing for the Browns, and Paul Werlow made the Lions roster. Deron Harmon from New England played last night. There's a lot of Delaware products. Some good talent coming out of Delaware. You don't need to leave the state to get noticed and to go to big-time schools. Andre Patton's old coach Joe Hemphel's here tonight. Andre played at Rutgers in the Big Ten, and he's on the practice squad for the Chargers. So you can play in Delaware and be successful, and it doesn't matter which sport it is. And Jason, we mentioned football because football is popular in football, and it should be. It's exciting. We're also going to be covering other sports for you. So we may have a volleyball match coming up this week. We're planning. We have to do some background work on that, and we're going to get out and cover as much as we can with 302 Sports. And you and Leonard and Nick and Jason and Mike and Benny, we all have jobs, but we're doing as much as we can. We'd like to thank everybody for tuning in tonight on 302sports.com and the YouTube channel 302 Sports, and we're just so happy to be here. Coming down to the last 30 seconds and a half, our cheerleaders are welcoming the Cavaliers back onto the field. Who knows who breaks a banner at halftime? They're breaking a banner at halftime, so when you're up 14-12, the cowbells are going. Middletown's excited, and they should be. They played well in that first half. So 24 minutes of football left to go. 14-12 Cavaliers. 2.5 minutes on the clock, so Middletown have a chance to stretch. We had the stats. Drew Fry looking pretty darn good tonight, and also I thought Ike Wilson did a good job for Smyrna.
And like Mike said earlier, on Twitter, 302 Sports, we are voting for the player of the game. We have a couple choices on there, Will Knight and Drew Fry, so get your votes in. And at the end of the game, the fans will choose our player of the game.
You know, coming in tonight, I never would have guessed Will Knight and Drew Fry as the choices.
I know.
Yeah, I was going to throw a dart at this roster and pick a player that way. I don't mean to make light. There are some talented players other than those two on these teams. In Smyrna's wide receiving core been a little quiet tonight, Jason. We're used to seeing them putting up 50, 60 points a game, but that's not going to happen against this Middletown D. And they do have some talented receivers. They've been going to a 4-receiver set most of the night with Stephen Whaley and Keyshawn Tolbert on one side, Eamon Roberts on the other side with Marcus Vass. A lot of seniors, a lot of experience out there. Eamon Roberts is a junior, Stephen Whaley a junior. The other guys, Vass and Tolbert, are seniors.
Remember, Smyrna won the toss and took the ball in the first half, so Middletown gets it to start the second half.
I've been impressed with Middletown. They've run a lot of running backs out there. Nick Johnson coming out of the backfield, also playing some receiver. They had Larry Griffin. Well, he's a receiver. They Jeffrey Lockwood, the fullback, was out there. And the one I was impressed with, Najee Smith. I believe they call him Najee Small. Najee Smith, number 20, just a sophomore, 5'7", 160. Can run like the wind. They get him going a little north south. He's going to pick up a lot of yards for the Cavs.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Good balance first half running for them. Like we said, Whitehead led with 50 yards and a touchdown.
Speaking of Najee Smith, there he is on the 15-yard line. Across from him, Ernest Washington from Middletown there at the 15. And I believe that is, I can't tell the number, is that 60? I believe that's Anthony Buscemi kicking off for Smyrna, number 60. Nope. An onside kick by Will Knight. He does everything, but it doesn't go 10 yards. And Middletown's going to take over in Smyrna territory.
Good field position there.
At the 47-yard line. Will Knight's kick on that one. He does everything. He kicks, he runs, he passes, he scores.
Does it all.
And he bounced one there, but it did not go 10 yards. Nice play by Middletown.
That's why he's on our Twitter poll question for player of the game.
But not for his kickoff.
No.
And we have a no flag on the play. The ball did not go 10 yards, recovered by the Cavaliers. And it is 1st and 10 at the Smyrna 49. One thing I think Middletown has to do, Jason, is control their emotions. They can't have those yapping penalties, the unsportsmanlike calls they had.
Four for 60 yards.
One was a little questionable. It was an excited kid who threw a ball in the air, but the other ones can't have. So Fry in the backfield hands off to Lockwood. He pulls his way up the middle for 5 yards, and that's a nice way to start if you're Middletown. 5-yard pickup for Jeffrey Lockwood. He's a senior 220-pounder, and he pulled his way up the middle.
Yeah, good job by him, Mike. 5 yards on the first down.
He doesn't look 220, but that's all muscle right there, number 13. He's on the sidelines now. Drew Fry gets the signals from the sideline, and they are quickly coming out of there. One running back behind him. I'm having trouble picking up the number, but it doesn't matter. He's going to pass. Fry looks left. He's rolling. He's being chased and dumps it off. Intercepted! Intercepted by number 24. Number 24 is not on my roster.
Yeah. Big interception there.
So, picked off by number 24. Cannot find him on the roster, Jason, but that is a first down for Smyrna. So, Fry rolling left. Didn't have anybody. Maybe just eat the ball there or throw it away.
Throw it away. And maybe he was trying to because the pass was going to the sideline, but he did not get enough on it. And now Smyrna gets the ball on Middletown side of the field.
They're on the
chance to take their first lead of the game.
1st and 10 and 48. 50 seconds into this third quarter, and you know those air horns never run out. Wilson ducks under a sack, and he's going to keep it. Oh, he's tackled by 3 guys, mainly Lockwood. Jeffrey Lockwood with a great tackle of Ike Wilson. He ducked under a sack there, Jay, and Lockwood was right there to wrap him up quickly. He had 2 players join him, and that is still a gain of 2 yards.
Yeah, I was
for
going to say,
Wilson.
gained 2 yards, but he took a hit from 3 different Middletown players. And that's the one thing Middletown's doing. They're doing a good job of gang tackling.
Yeah, Lockwood, a middle linebacker, got a hold, and like I said, Slasianum would not let go. So 2nd and 8 from the 46. Wilson back there with Will Knight. You never know if they're going to show run or pass. He hands it off to Knight up the middle, and Knight drags a defender with him about 8 yards for, going to be close to a first down. He's going to be called a yard short, a 7-yard pickup for Knight. Now to bring up 3rd and 1.
Knight's close to 180 yards now.
172 at halftime.
And the 7 there gets him 179 on 12 carries.
I don't know if he ever gets tired. He never comes out of the game. He comes out on defense, obviously. Wilson in the backfield with Knight. 4 receivers. This time he hands off to Knight again. Flag into play. Knight splits it left, but this is going to come back.
Yeah.
He takes it about 30 yards, but this is not going to count.
No. Good run again there by Knight. That would have put him over 200, but that one is coming back.
Yeah, 2 flags out early. That's going to be a holding call on Smyrna. Holding on the Eagles. It's going to cost them 10 yards. A spot foul in halftime, high school, I believe.
Yes, it is a spot foul, 10 yards from where the foul happened. It was 3rd and 1, so we'll see what it's going to be. It's going to be like third and 10 or 11.
Looks like they're going to mark it off from the 39-yard line to take it back to the 49. That's going to be 11 yards, 3rd and 11.
Yes.
So that was right at the line of scrimmage.
Right.
So they're at the 49, almost at midfield. 3rd and 11, 12.
Yeah, that changes.
Close to 12, long 11, short 12.
Changes things now.
Wilson calling an audible here at the line. Yeah, it does change the look at this. He's got Roberts in the backfield. He goes in motion to his left. Snap and handoff again to Will Knight. He goes over the right side. Great tackle there by number 29. And that would be Jonathan Smith, the defensive lineman, takes him down, drops him after a gain of just 1 yard. Jonathan Smith, a great play by him.
Yeah, great play. Like you said, Mike, he does a good job. Open field tackle, because if Knight got by him, he's gone for a while.
4th and 10, you know Smyrna doesn't punt, so they're going to go for it here on the Middletown 48. They need to get 10 yards here. And the cowbells and air horns are out. Snap, he's going to pass this time. Quick pass to Eamon Roberts, and he's got it at the 32. Great play by Ike Wilson. A quick pitch out there, a quick decision, a quick throw to the left to Eamon Roberts. I believe that's Roberts' first catch of the game. And that's going to go from the 48 down to the 34-yard line, 33-yard line, a 15-yard pickup for Eamon Roberts. No huddle, and Smyrna's going to hustle it up to the line. Gives to Will Knight. He gets out of 1 tackle, but Najee Smith, one of the smallest guys out there, brings him down after a gain of a loss of 1.
Yeah, good job by him.
Smith, only a sophomore. He weighs 160 pounds. He brings down Will Knight on that play.
And that's not easy. Will Knight breaks a lot of tackles. That's a good tackle.
Tackle for loss for Middletown is 2nd and 11. 8 minutes ago in the 3rd quarter, 14-12 Cavaliers. In the shotgun, Wilson's got it. Now he looks to the sidelines. He's going to change the call out there. Takes the snap, quick one out, and that's incomplete. No, it is an incomplete pass. I believe it is incomplete.
Incomplete.
The clock is stopped at 7:44. It'll be 3rd and 11. Another long one. Another 3rd and long for Smyrna, and Middletown's defense. See if they can stop him this time. Roberts got him the last time.
Yes. 7:44 left here in the 3rd quarter. Again, it's our 302.com Spotlight Game of the Week. Number 1, Smyrna, and number 2, Middletown.
Looks like Will Knight's going to take a direct snap here. He does. Takes a handoff and goes left, and too many. Oh, he breaks
it, Mike.
And he's going to
He's
go
gonna
down the side for a touchdown.
And Smyrna's first lead of the game.
No flags on the play. Will Knight is third touchdown of the night. This one's 34 yards. Jason, he ran through 4 or 5 tacklers. Breaks free. I thought he was done. He gets through, and then once he turns on those jets, he's gone. And 18-14, Smyrna has its first lead of the night. 7:34 to go here in the third quarter.
And
we have a replay on that one?
We are going to have a instant replay there. It was Will Knight, like you said, Mike. He was stopped in the backfield. He breaks some tackles. He runs it down the sideline for his third touchdown, 34 yards.
I thought he had no chance on that one, Jason. He was stopped by 4 or 5 guys. Here's a direct snap to Knight. He hands it off, and this time it's good. And that is number 7, Stephen Whaley, the wide receiver, runs this one in. 2-pointer is good, and they're loud over on the red side, Jason. It's 20-14 Eagles, 7:34 to go.
Yeah, big 2-point conversion. They finally converted. Will Knight's third touchdown run of the game. And then the 2-point conversion makes it 20-14. Smyrna over Middletown. And this game is everything that we want. And we said Will Knight had 172 yards at halftime. He's now got over 200
be over 200
with that 34-yard touchdown
Jason,
run putting him over it.
It's been kind of quiet on the Smyrna side all night, but they are getting loud now. They made the short trip north, and this is what they expected. They're not used to being behind.
Now the Middletown faithful is up and rocking this place.
They really only had 2 close games last year. They had the game against Sussex Central, and then the state championship game against Middletown.
And that was 36-14.
It was, but it was close until the fourth quarter.
Right.
I believe Smyrna scored 3 times in that fourth quarter, but it was close for 3 quarters last year.
Right.
Score was not indicative, I don't think, of how close
it was. Right, that's what I was trying to get at.
So I believe 60 Buscemi, if I have that name right. Anthony Buscemi, I believe, is going to be kicking off, number 60. He usually kicks a ground ball and tries to get it to bounce off for a returner. They don't kick them deep. And there's another ground ball, squibs it. This one goes a high hop almost over the returner's head. And nice dodge there by number 5, Ernest Washington, and he gets that ball back out to, I believe, can't see because all these fans in front of us, the 31 or 32 yard line.
Yeah. We said this Middletown sideline is hard for us to see.
That is the 30-yard line. And it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Cavaliers at the 30. So it's going to be Drew Fry bringing the Middletown offense back out. 7:28 to go in the third quarter. It's an outstanding game here. A lot of fun. 3 big runs by Will Knight, and he's showing. Last year, Jason, with Letty Brown in the backfield with him, Knight gave up some of that spotlight, but he's certainly reclaiming it tonight.
Oh, yeah. Like I said, we said he averaged 15.6 in the first half. He has a 34-yard TD run here in the second half, so he's got to be close to 20.
Seem to have a timeout on the field. The Smyrna players out there taking a knee.
And remember, it's close to that sideline, so I'm wondering if anyone got hit.
Injury. Maybe there's an injury on the sideline. Nobody injured. I don't know what the timeout would be for. It's not really hot out where they would need a water break.
So Mike,
the referee's pointing at his wrist. I don't know exactly what the call is, or one of the officials. So, but anyway, 20-14 here at Middletown. A great game so far. And we'd like to thank everybody who's watching live on 302sports.com or on our YouTube channel, 302 Sports.
And just again, tomorrow we will be at Concord at early in the morning, 10:15. Set our alarms for number 3 Salesianum, number 7 Concord.
Leonard's going to go sleep in the Concord parking lot tonight.
The best part for me is I live a minute and a half away.
Yeah, I've got a long drive to Concord, about 8 or 9 minutes.
But that's going to be a go one. And then the nightcap. Mount Pleasant moves down to Division II this year. They get St. Elizabeth's, 7 o'clock at Baynard Stadium. So tune in to 302 Sports tomorrow for 2 football games.
Yeah, and I am working tomorrow night, but you know what I've done before? I've headed over to Baynard Stadium after work, and I might do that tomorrow and see if I can catch a little bit of the fourth quarter of the Green Knights and the Vikings. Kind of a rebuilding year we're expecting for St. E's, but you never know. We're going to take a commercial break because there's something going on, maybe probably an injury, and we'll be back right after this.
Life's too short to hate your home. Remodel your home with the pros voted Delaware's #1 home improvement company. Ferris Home Improvements has something for every homeowner at their new showroom on the corner of Kirkwood Highway and Harmony Road in Newark, Delaware. Explore products and layouts with the area's top designers. Touch and feel products that inspire your dream space. Ferris Home Improvement's pride in the details make them the area's best in roofing, windows and doors, siding, decks, kitchens, and bathrooms. Want a professional, no-pressure remodel? Go see the best at the Big Shamrock on Kirkwood Highway. Ferris Home Improvements. Quality workmanship from a neighbor you can trust.
We're back at Cavalier Stadium. Mike Lang and Jason Winchell. And Jason, we couldn't see it, but Dr. Michael Axe is on the field, so I believe there was an injury down there. And Dr. Axe is everywhere and on the Delaware High School scene, and he's walking toward the Smyrna sideline over by the cheerleaders. But we're getting ready to play some football, and we got fans. You know, I wouldn't mind if they stand if they were off the top set of benches here. It's tough to see, but Drew Fry hands it off to Whitehead. Whitehead around the left side, but he is knocked down by number 21. And that is Caden Naylor for Smyrna, number 21 with that tackle. Caden Naylor, he is a senior. Don't hear much about Caden Naylor because, as we know, the Smyrna players just go one way each for the most part.
Right. And that's what as they get in late in the games, that's where they tend to take over because they are fresh.
So from the shotgun, it's Fry. Again, he takes the snap, and this time he hands off to Lockwood, and that is a tackle for loss. May have gotten a face mask, but not enough to get the call. So from a second and 7, now it's 3rd and 10, a 3-yard loss for Jeffrey Lockwood.
Yeah, good job there. But Smyrna seems that last touchdown seems to fire up their defense here. And a good second half defense. They get the interception on the first drive, and then a couple runs here for nothing in net.
So Larry Griffin splits left for Middletown. Kenny Edelin wide right, and Nick Johnston also right, and this is dumped over the middle to Whitehead. Oh, a key block for Whitehead. It's going to spring him, but not enough for a first down. He gets out to about the 35-yard line. Jason, did you see that block there? Unbelievable block.
Yeah, key block, but great job.
Not enough to
great job by Smyrna. Good gang tackle, and they were able to stop him about 4 or 5 yards short of first down.
Superb block there by Middletown, but just too many defenders. And it's 4th and 4, and I believe we see a punter on the field. That would be Jeffrey Lockwood. So deep for Smyrna at the 32-yard line. Can't tell who that is, but the punt is up. It's low, and it's Spire. Oh, it's fumbled. Fumble is loose, and Middletown, I believe, has the football.
I believe it's Middletown.
It's Middletown football after a big turnover, and they're at the 20-yard line and back in business with 5:18 to go in the third.
That's like completing a long pass there, Mike. What a job.
Jason, I mentioned the punt was a low end over end. The word I was looking for, end over end.
Hard to field.
And the receiver, and I don't know who it was, I don't want to name him anyway, kind of dove forward for it off his left hand, and it was loose, and Middletown had 4 or 5 guys coming down, and Smyrna nearly got it, but Middletown was able to fall on that football, and they are in business at the 21-yard line of Smyrna.
Key turnover.
So we had an interception earlier for Smyrna. They intercepted a pass.
It set up a touchdown by Will Knight.
Touchdown by Will Knight, and now a fumble by Smyrna, and that's going to give Middletown essentially 60 yards on that play. So they are pounding on the bleachers out there. It's loud out there. Snap to Fry. He drops back, looking to the end zone. Over the middle, complete to Nicholas Johnston. He runs it left and breaks the tackle into the end zone. Touchdown!
Oh, what a play by Nicholas Johnson. His second touchdown
Nick Johnston breaks that one, a 21-yard touchdown. And it's tied at 20 here in Middletown. Great play. Drew Fry hits Johnson over the middle just like the first one, and we're going to get that one as soon as we can on replay. Nick Johnson breaks the tackle at the 10. I'm sorry, losing my voice. I'm so excited.
Yeah,
breaks the tackle at the 10, and we'll see it here in a second.
Yeah, what a job by him, Mike. You said it. He broke a tackle.
Yeah,
those extra
there
yards.
There it is right there. He breaks that tackle at the 10-yard line.
And then
there it is right there. Look at that.
Another one.
into
Two
the end
broken
zone.
tackles.
Nick Johnston, his second touchdown. Both crossing patterns over the middle. This one for 21 yards.
That puts him over 100 yards receiving in this one.
Kayla Bierlein, number 32, trying for her third extra point of the game.
Give Middletown the lead back.
Kick is up, and it is good. And with 5:06 to go in the third, Middletown has regained the lead. It's 21-20, and they're happy in blue over here on this side. And what a night, what a game we're bringing here. Our 302sports.com Spotlight Game of the Week. We couldn't ask for a better one.
I'm just so excited. You can't ask for a better opening night game, and we're just so happy to be bringing it to you here.
Good game last night. You got to see a good one last night. We see a good one tonight.
It's just unbelievable.
We're expecting a couple good ones tomorrow, so this is a good way to start our fall.
Like I said, it was a long summer. Football is back. And it's been a big night in football, Mike. I think we had a couple upsets, right?
Well, we did have Archmere over Dover.
Yeah, wow.
So we're going to get a score here for you. Apo 14, Cesar Rodney 14.
Wow, what a close game that is.
Milford 3, Sussex Tech 0. Another Division II team with a lead on a Division I.
Wow, it's some interesting games.
Friends 42-7 over Lake.
Here comes the kickoff, Mike.
Howard 32, St. George's 14.
That's a big upset there. Howard leading St. George's.
And there's the kickoff deep. Picked up at the 18-yard line for Smyrna. Oh, he's gone.
He's going to break the...
Maybe. That's Keyshawn Tolbert down the right sideline. Having trouble seeing him, and I believe Middletown caught up to him.
They called him at the...
I don't see it. Well, we do have a referee signaling stoppage of play. I believe there's a flag down in the backfield.
Yes.
A flag at the 28-yard line. That's going to come back.
It's a hold.
A hold on Smyrna. And Jason, that just... Well, maybe I sprung him.
Yeah.
Instead of being in business at the 10-yard line, they're going to be back at their own 20.
Yes. So we normally we say a holding penalty's a 10-yarder. That one's bringing back about 70 yards.
About 70 yards. Keyshawn Tolbert broke through the line and turned on the Jets. Middletown, a good job catching up with them, but it's all for naught. It's going to come back, and Smyrna's going to have some work to do. 4:55 to go in the third.
And there's we said Middletown had the key penalties in the first half. That's a key penalty here on Smyrna in the second half.
Jason, they're about wrapped up in Middletown. St. Mark's 27, Newark 0.
Wow, another big Division II. And I said on our weekly show to watch out for the Spartans this year. I think this is the year they make the Division II playoff push.
Jason, we mentioned Division II and Division I. How about Dickinson 14, Del Castle 6?
Oh, we don't want it. Oh,
it's a final.
Wow. What a big win there for Dickinson.
Hey, Pat G, we feel for you, buddy.
Yeah. Wilson's back in the gun.
So Division II teams winning all over the state, and here's a handoff up the middle, and that is probably Will Knight. Who else would it be, right?
I would think it'd be Will Knight.
Got about 8 on that play. We'll see where they spot it. From the 19, they end up at their 19-yard line. 4:40 to go here in the third. That is Will Knight, believe it or not, on the carry. That is an 8-yard gain for Will Knight. He is he's been outstanding tonight.
50 yards here in the second half for him now.
Ike Wilson in the backfield is going to take the shotgun, take the snap in the shotgun. They are psyched here over the Middletown side. He hands it off to Knight. Up the middle, stopped for a loss of 2, making it 3rd and 4, and that's a great play by Middletown. Let's see if I can get that number on that tackler. That is number 29, Jonathan Smith. He's made a few great plays on defense tonight.
Yes.
Not a big kid, but he wraps up and he tackles.
Under 4 minutes left here in the third quarter.
So 3rd and 4 from the 25. We'll see if they go to the air this time or if they stick with Will Knight. Cowbell City here. Long count. He looks left and he goes left. He's got a receiver out there, but all blue shirts, he gets around him. And I believe that is it's a first down by plenty.
Yeah. Like you said, Mike, there's blue shirts out there. What a good juke.
That is Stephen Whaley with that reception.
And a juke and a jive, and he picks up a key first down there for Smyrna.
So Stephen Whaley picks up that reception and does a great job eluding 4 Middletown defenders. We'll see who they spot it. Looks like the 33-yard line, a pickup of 8. They needed 4, they got 8. So another set of downs for the Eagles. Hand off to Will Knight up the middle, and they trip him up. That was Najee Smith on that tackle, Jason. Somehow that young man ended up at the bottom of the pile and reached up and grabbed Will Knight's shoelaces, and down he went. He gained 3 yards on that play, though.
Yes, the 3-yard gain for Will Knight. He's tough to bring down, and that was a good open field.
They call it 2 yards. Looks like 3, but that's more than 2. We're going to call it 3. 2nd and 7 from the 36-yard line. Here's the snap. Another, he keeps this one, kicks it to Knight. Middletown closes, and they get Ike Wilson. He gets pick up a couple of yards, Jason. But it's going to be 3rd and about 7, 3rd and 6. And the clock is stopped for some reason, 3:27 to go. Why the clock is stopped? Here it goes. Maybe just setting the ball in the field. 3rd and we're going to call 3rd and 4 from the 34-yard line. I'm sorry, from the 38-yard line, 3rd and 4. Will Knight's going to take this snap.
This is where he's had most success out of the Wildcat.
Takes a handoff, and he tripped up immediately.
Fumble.
Great play,
Fumble.
and the fumble. I believe
the fumble.
That ball was loose. It's going to stay with Smyrna.
Smyrna does recover it.
Don't know who had that tackle, but what an outstanding play. They were right on the line. And they stuffed Will Knight for
a big loss.
For no gain. We're going to call it no gain for Will Knight on that one.
He lost about 3, Mike.
Oh, they didn't set the clock. They didn't set the scoreboard yet. So it is a loss of 3.
Yep.
4th and 8. A huge play coming up for Middletown.
Yeah. And Mike, it looks like they have a punter back there. Looks like
I don't believe it. I don't believe it. That is the kicker, number 60.
Oh, we got
Anthony
a flag.
Buscemi, and we have a flag on the play.
I think they had too many men in the huddle.
Illegal formation, or what's going on here?
I think they had too many men in the huddle, but I'm not sure.
Is an illegal
substitution. Too many men in the huddle.
No, I believe that is.
So that's we'll push them back even more. I'll push them back 4 more.
Yeah, they're going to be back at their own 30-yard line. It's 4th and 8, 4th and 13. 4th and 13. A punter in there. I don't think I've seen Smyrna punt. Maybe ever. And a quick snap.
That's a good punt.
And punted. Middletown players can get away from the ball. They're going to let it roll dead at the 35-yard line of the 36-yard line of the Cavaliers, and they'll take over. 1:58 to go in the 3rd quarter. Middletown 21 and Smyrna 20.
What a great opening night game we have here for you guys. It's unbelievable.
End of the 3rd. So we got about 1:58 to go here, Jason. We're going to keep it here to the end of the quarter. Referee's talking about, I believe, where to spot the ball. We have an official timeout.
It was illegal touching back at the 30.
Another penalty on Smyrna. So
no. It just moves the ball up to the 39.
Okay.
He touched it at the 39 and it rolled a couple more yards.
Yeah, if you can get away with it, it's good.
Yeah.
Kind of like we do with our golf balls.
Right.
Oh, it hit a tree and rolled into the fairway.
Right. Hey, absolutely.
So they're going to take over.
Hits the tree and goes in the rough.
1st and 10 from the 39. Handoff up the middle. That's Kedrick Whitehead. He's twisted. He's gone.
Oh,
he breaks free. He's gone. Kedrick Whitehead down the left sideline. Touchdown, Middletown. 61-yard touchdown for Kedrick Whitehead. And the clock is not moving. The clock never moved on that play. We have 1 second off the clock on that play.
A big run there by Whitehead extends the lead
so
to
the game
27
clock,
points.
Game clock is not correct.
And we're going to go to a replay.
We're going to have a replay, a 61-yard touchdown for Kedrick Whitehead. So, Jason, I saw 1 second run off the clock, and then that was the end of that. We're going to show you the instant replay. Kedrick Whitehead off left tackle and was not touched. Let's see the play here.
Yeah, as you can see, Mike, and then once he gets in the opening, no one's catching him as he just motored 61 yards.
The Middletown cheerleaders are ecstatic. Jason, do you go for 2 here, make it a 2-possession game, or would you go with the...
I would kick the extra points. She's 3 for 3.
It is Kayla Beerline out there.
It's been the difference in the game so far.
So we only ran 1 second off. That's how fast Kedrick Whitehead is.
That is. He flew down that sideline. They've been. It seems like the clock's been not running a few times.
Yeah, they only ran 1 second off that clock on that play. I think maybe that's the conversation now. Nope, another sideline warning on Middletown. So that's going to be enforced. On the kickoff, they're going to have another 15-yard penalty, I believe. We'll find out. So Beerline attempting her 4th extra point of the night, and she's been outstanding. This one is, oh, wow, what a nice one, Jason.
Oh, wow, that was incredible.
That was good from, we got a extra point is good, I believe. The referees are talking, so what's going on here?
I think it was roughing the kicker, Mike. They flew into her. That's a guess on my part from what I saw, but we'll find out.
Yeah,
here.
Middletown players are clapping as they come off the field, and I believe you're exactly right.
And that would negate the 15 from the thing. That might be kicking back off at the 40. Let's see.
It's tough for us to see the sidelines. I don't know if they have a marker for the players not to go in front of. They pick up the flag. What's going on here? What personal foul?
Should
on
be roughing.
Smyrna.
Roughing the kicker.
Extra point is good, and we're gonna have the kickoff, and we'll have to set where we are when they get the ball down there. But Jason, that might have been her best kick of the night.
Yeah, that thing went flying through the.
The Hadley Group is your local real estate resource. Brian Hadley joined Patterson Schwartz & Associates in 2005. In 2013, Nicole Flora joined Brian, followed by Emma Burnett and Grant Jepp in 2014. That's when the Hadley Group was formed. Patterson Schwartz Associates offer you exceptional knowledge of local market conditions and a commitment to represent you honestly and professionally.
Back at Cavalier Stadium, Mike Lang and Jason Winchell. Jason, I think we finally set up was a sideline warning against Middletown, but no penalty. However, that roughing the kicker penalty is enforced, and the Cavaliers are kicking from midfield. They have a chance to bury Smyrna deep here.
Yeah, that was a 10-yard penalty because they normally kick off at the 40. So the sideline warning might be 5, and then that roughing the penalty was 15.
So Tolbert and Whaley are deep. Tolbert and Roberts are deep, and this one goes to Tolbert inside the 10. He's smushed at the 14-yard line.
And Middletown's fired up.
That's a tackle by number 21, Cameron Williams. Got down there and made a stunning tackle.
Yeah, and that penalty was key. Now Smyrna's deep in their own territory after that kickoff.
They're called the 13-yard line. Cameron Williams got down there and stuffed Keyshawn Tolbert. And we saw Tolbert break one last time. Called back because of a penalty, but he's got the speed to do it.
Yes.
But Cameron Williams with an outstanding play there for the Cavaliers, and he sets their defense up in good position. 1:40 to go here in the third. 28-20 Middletown seeking to break that 19-game winning streak and avenge a loss in the state championship last year. Ike Wilson in the background. Runner in motion. Wilson keeps it. Up the middle, breaks the tackle. He's across the 19, almost to the 20. He gets about the 20. We're going to call it 7-yard gain for Isaiah Wilson. And we're going to make it 2nd and 3. So the clock running, 1:19 to go here in the third. We've had a few upsets tonight. This would not be an upset. This is just a darn good game.
Yeah, number 2 versus number 1. You can't really call it an upset.
That's like Duke beating Kentucky.
Right. Absolutely.
In football.
What a game.
Football. In basketball, the pass from Wilson out to the left side. That is caught but is tackled for a loss. And I believe that is number 20. That is Najee Smith. He's had a great game tonight, Jason, defensively. Unbelievable, Najee Smith.
Yeah, great open field tackle again as we're down under a minute left here in the third quarter.
3rd and 5 from the 18. Wilson in the backfield with Will Knight. We have Marcus Bass and Naaman Roberts to the right, Tolbert to the left. Receiver in motion. Snap to Wilson, but he hands it off to Knight. Knight breaks it down the left side. He's going to get a first down, maybe. Right around that first down marker, he goes out of bounds. I believe he has it.
I think he got it.
The referee signaled a first down, and that'll stop the clock with 17 seconds. He also went out of bounds. 17 seconds to go. 28-20 Middletown. So first down for Smyrna. He gets to the We're going to see where they
25, I believe.
He's at the 25-yard line, so we'll call that a gain of 7, maybe. Cameron Williams coming in for Middletown right up to the line of scrimmage. And we have a timeout on the field. Timeout Middletown. So it was 17 seconds ago. Middletown uses their first timeout of the second half. Jason, I don't know about you, but this is we're having so much fun. We're gonna hold it here till the end of the third quarter. And there's another replay of the touchdown by Kedrick Whitehead, 61 yards.
What an amazing run by Whitehead. And once he got in the fray, there was no one catching him. He's had a big game.
So time
we're
out
going
here.
to take a quick commercial break and be back for the last 17 seconds.
So for your next purchase or sale, think the Hadley Group. Visit our website at thehadleygroupre.com. The Hadley Group is your local real estate resource. Brian Hadley joined Patterson Schwartz & Associates in 2005. In 2013, Nicole Flora joined Brian, followed by Emma Burnett and Grant Jepp in 2014. That's when the Hadley Group was formed. Patterson Schwartz Associates offer you exceptional knowledge of local market conditions and a commitment to represent you honestly and professionally. So for your next purchase or sale, think the Hadley Group. Visit our website at thehadleygroupre.com.
We're back here at Middletown 17 seconds ago in the third quarter. 28-20 Middletown. Handoff. No, Wilson keeps that one. Did he keep that one? I can't even tell. About a 2-yard gain for whoever comes out of the pile with it.
That will be the last play of the third quarter here. So Middletown will take a 8-point lead into the fourth quarter. Let's see if they can take down the defending champions. And we're going to step aside, take a commercial break, and be back for the exciting fourth quarter.
Mr. Italian began his career in home finance in 2002 as a mortgage consultant. Since 2002, Brian has helped over 1,000 home buyers achieve their dreams of owning a home. Brian's knowledge of current market conditions and his detailed evaluation of buyers' finances ensures that each buyer will receive the best mortgage to fit their needs. Brian is often commended on how efficient and effortless he makes the mortgage process for everyone from first-time home buyers to investors to experienced buyers. For the loan that fits you, contact Brian today. Unique Image opened for business in Wilmington, Delaware in 1979 with one focus, wowing our customers with great products and even greater customer service. 30 years later, we are still doing exactly that. Whether you're looking for marketing tools to promote your business, gifts for your employees or clients, or planning a special event, we're here with the voice of experience to help you every step of the way for your complete satisfaction. Visit our new showroom in the Mill Creek Shopping Center, 4577 Kirkwood Highway. Unique Image, you envision, we create.
All righty, we're back. 12 minutes to go. Jason, and your impressions of the first three quarters.
Unbelievable game. We've seen so much talent by both teams here. Will Knight, 3 touchdown runs, over 200 yards. Whitehead, 2 touchdown runs. Johnson, 2 touchdown receptions. What a game. You can't ask for a better opener, Mike.
Thought we might see a little more passing, but hey, Kedrick Whitehead is running. Drew Fry's been there when he needed to be. He's been accurate. The one interception, but other than that, Drew Fry's been everything we expected. So run up the middle and a nice tackle by Middletown. They are so psyched. They really need to control their emotions on the sidelines, and I think they'll be okay.
Yeah, good job there by Middletown. Good job. They have to gang tackle, especially against a Smyrna team that has a lot of speed if they can get to the outside. Big third down play here, Mike, 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5, a little shorter than the third downs we saw in the third quarter for Smyrna. They had a lot of 3rd and longs in that third quarter. They're bunched in tight. Direct snap to Will Knight. Takes a handoff to Whaley. Tips up the middle, and he breaks free, and he's gone.
Mike, he's gone again.
You're not going to catch him,
and
that's going to be Will Knight. This is going to be touchdown number 4, 70 yards. Will Knight, a 70-yard touchdown, and we're definitely going to have that on a replay. So that's going to make it 28-26 Middletown. Will Knight, first play of the fourth quarter.
And a 2-point conversion coming to try and tie this game up, but what a run there by Will Knight. Mike, that Wildcat has worked all night. Those are his best runs out of that Wildcat formation.
They know it's coming, and they still can't stop him. That's how good Will Knight is.
Yep, and
here's this 70-yard touchdown run right up the middle by Will Knight as the Eagles line up for 2.
Yeah, once he gets in the open there's just no one catch him. Look, he starts outrunning the guys by 10, 15 yards there at the end.
The gap just gets bigger and bigger, and here we're back for the 2-point conversion. Usually a snap to Will Knight. We'll see what happens.
I think Smyrna might call
They might have to call a timeout here. They don't even have their players on the field yet.
Mike, 11-14 left here in the fourth quarter. So we're in for a tight one here.
That backfield includes Darrell Williams, number 1. Will Knight passes this time, and it's complete. And that's a 2-point conversion on a pass.
By Will Knight. What a throw. He's done it all tonight. That Will Knight show here.
I believe
at
that
Middletown.
was a pass to number 13, Mekhi Johnson.
And we are all tied at 28 with 11-14 left in the fourth quarter.
I don't know
Buckle
if I saw
up,
that.
fans.
I don't know if you saw that number. I thought it was 13, Mekhi Johnson.
Yes, it was. That's what I saw. But again, we're way up here with a lot of people.
So we're tied up 28-28, 11-14 to go.
You can't ask for a better 302sports.com spotlight game of the week.
Kind of the
than
thought
this
what
one.
we get here today.
This is unbelievable. I need to catch my breath.
Yeah, definitely.
And Will Knight is proving why and Delaware is going to be lucky to have him next year. Boy, he is unbelievable.
Yeah, he stayed home and add 7 yards to that total, Jason.
Yeah, he's almost up to 300 yards now for the game. And
just remember, poll on Twitter, you can vote for the player of the game.
You can vote for the player of the game.
If it was Drew Fry or Will Knight.
And right now, I think Will Knight is putting in a good case for it. But guess what? Drew Fry's going to get the ball back here on the Middletown offense.
He's got a lot of weapons on that offense. It's going to be Buscemi kicking it off for Smyrna.
Still an eternity of time left here, 11-14.
Yeah, I told the wife, don't wait up.
Now, what a game.
So Buscemi, squib kick up the middle, and takes a high hop right into the arms of the returner. And he's going to bet some yards on that. And Middletown's going to start at the 41-yard line after that return by number 2.
I believe it's the
Isaias Guthrie. Is that the correct? Yes, it was Isaias Guthrie, number 2.
And I believe they marked him down at the 38,
38-yard line. Okay, they got him back a couple yards.
Yes.
70 yards for
Will Knight.
Knight, and he's just been outstanding.
4 touchdowns.
And a pass completion.
And a pass completion on a 2-point play.
What's amazing is that they know it's coming. They stuff the box, and he just breaks right through it.
Yes, and once he gets in the open, as you can see, he's got the breakaway speed. But now Fry's going to lead the Middletown offense back on the field here. 11:09 left here in the fourth quarter.
Fry drops back to pass, a short one to the left side, and his receiver breaks a tackle. That looks like number 11, Tamar Teagle, with the catch. And we'll see how many yards he gets. Maybe 5, 6. They're going to give him, looks like 3 yards, Jason, on that pass.
Yes.
2nd and 7 from the 40. So a quick pass there by Drew Fry just to get some positive yardage. We're going to get some positive yardage on that play. You don't want to start with the loss. So Drew Fry, another completion. This one a short one, and 2nd and 7 on their own 40, 11:03 to go. Fry keeps this one up the middle, a designed run. He breaks a tackle, breaks 2 tackles, and he's finally pulled out of bounds.
Yes.
By Smyrna.
Good second effort there by Fry. Picked up a couple more yards before going out of bounds.
Yeah, the glare in the window here makes it tough for me to see a number on that one, but he broke 2 tackles before he gets out, and I believe that was Darrell Williams, number 1, that yanked him out of bounds.
Yeah, I think it's going to be about 3rd and 4 here. 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3 for Middletown. They have a lot of weapons. Kedrick Whitehead, Kenny Edelin, Nick Johnson, 2 touchdown passes tonight on crossing passes. Edelin split right, Johnson split right, Larry Griffin split right.
Both teams have a lot of weapons on offense.
1 receiver to the left. Back to Fry, he rolls right. He sends it to Edelin, and that's going to be a first down.
Yeah, big catch there by Edelin. Smart job by the receiver.
He knew exactly what he needed.
He went right down, got the first down marker.
We have an injury on the field.
And great catch.
Looks like maybe a cramp for Nick Johnston, the trainer. Also the athletic director here at Middletown is out on the field. And we're going to keep it right here. Obviously, we don't want to show an injured player on the field. So we'll just talk a little bit. Jason, I don't know if we had 172 yards at halftime for Will Knight. He's got to be, like you said, Johnston's up early, and that's good. He's running off the field. He's going to have to come out for a play. But Wilnut's got to be up around 300 or more.
Yeah,
by now.
he's at 150 plus here in the second half.
And that would give him over 320 for the game.
He has over 300 yards for the game, and he's had a great game.
He
4 touchdowns. And, Mike, his touchdown runs are 70, 68, 60, and 34. 34 being the shortest one.
Will doesn't do anything small.
No.
He might be too tired to talk to the media after the game. Shotgun handoff to Kedrick Whitehead. He goes back to escape a tackle. Gets outside, beats another defender, and it's like a first down for Kedrick Whitehead. We'll see how many they give him.
And Whitehead's now over 100.
He is going to get, looks like 9 yards on that carry, Jason. It looks like second down as he goes out of bounds, a yard short, 9 yards for Kedrick Whitehead. And he also has a long touchdown run tonight.
Yeah, he had the 61-yard run
on their last possession.
In the third quarter. So it's just so much talent out on this field. It's so much fun here. Opening night of football season. The weather's great. It's just unbelievable, and what a better way to start for
Drew Fry getting a call from his coaches. Najee Smith checks in. Kedrick Whitehead coming out after that big run. 9 runs for Kedrick. Najee Smith, the shifty, speedy sophomore, lines up behind Drew Fry. Fry takes and pitches to Smith. He's over the 50-yard, over the 40-yard line. First down for Middletown.
He got to about the 37-yard line. Big run there again by Smith. Mike, the sophomore, is having a good game.
Looks like he's holding his knee on his way out. Najee Smith, but you're going to have to pull him out of the game. Kedrick Whitehead back in. 10-10 to go. First down at the 37. Jason Helm with a 4-yard gain, 5-yard gain for Najee Smith. We'll call it a 5-yard gain, gives him first and 10 at the Smyrna Eagles 37-yard line. Middletown going from left to right on your screen in the home blue. Smyrna in the road whites with the red trim. Fry with 2 runners back there with him. He's going to keep it. Goes behind Whitehead. Goes left. We have a flag down. And
I believe that one's going to come back.
Probably going to be a hold. It really didn't go too far.
And it is a holding against Middletown. That'll be a 10-yard spot foul. And it's going to bring up.
Still be first down. It's a spot. We'll see probably about first and 19, I would imagine.
Yeah. And in high school, it is a spot foul, so it's from the flag and not the line of scrimmage.
Ball is being taken back to the 45.
So it'd be
first and 18.
Yes, first and 18 now.
Not the worst penalty for Middletown.
No.
First and 18. They're in Smyrna territory. They have 9.5 to go. We're tied at 28. A lot of weapons for the Cavaliers. Zach Blum's doing a great job calling the game tonight. And his offensive coordinator. So Whitehead goes in motion to the left. Fry looking that way. And he's got it out to Whitehead. Oh, he catches it on the run. Great design play, Jason. A little sprint pass left to Kedrick Whitehead. And just you saw that play coming together from up here and look just an expertly designed play.
Yeah, like you said, a great play there. And it brings back, it gets them from first and 18 to about second and 5. So a nice 13-yard pass.
And Kedrick Whitehead went in motion. Started to sprint. Drew Fry, we had to give him credit on that play. He put that ball right in stride for Kedrick Whitehead.
Yeah, like we said, our Twitter fan poll, both Drew Fry and Will Knight are having excellent games here. For
so there goes Whitehead again in motion. But this time it's handed off up the middle to Lockwood. He breaks a tackle, and he's tackled forward for a first down at the 25-yard line. And I believe we have a Smyrna player slow getting up, but he is up. Fortunately, number 21, Caden Naylor, in on that tackle. Stung a little bit, but he's a tough guy, and he's back up. First and 10 on the 25 for Middletown, 9:05 to go.
Yeah, Mike, and we said it was first and 18, not a bad penalty. It only took them 2 downs to get that first down.
Yeah, that's not the kind of a penalty that's really going to kill them.
Right.
You don't really want holding penalties, but it didn't kill them. They didn't gain any yards on that play anyway, so.
Right. So
it's not like they called back a touchdown. They called back a 1-yard game. So we have Whitehead behind Fry in the backfield. Johnston and Edelin on the right. And that's where he's looking down the right side, and it's on the sideline, incomplete. Tough for us to see that one, but I saw the referee signaling incomplete. He's looking for He was looking for Kenny Edelin. But he had it where it could not be intercepted, even though there's a Smyrna defender right on Edelin.
Fry's thrown 19 times in this game. He's 12 for 19. So he's having a good night.
Once again, we want to thank everybody who's tuning in live tonight.
And
you're warming our hearts.
And you're seeing a great opening night game.
This is only week 1 of the football season. This is all season long. You're going to be seeing this on 302sports.com. Drew Fry in the backfield. Edelin goes in motion again to the left. Fry keeps it up the middle. Gets by one tackler. Can't get by the second and third. And he's going to pick up probably 2-3 yards. And it's going to be spotted at the 22-yard line. So 3rd and 7 with 8:15 to go.
That's the 8th time Fry's run the ball tonight. So he's showing that he can run the ball too. He had a couple big gains there in the first half and a 9-yard run here in the second half. So
he's a big kid, but he really does. He's mobile. This is 6'2", 181.
Yeah.
He really does move well for a big kid. Now the Smyrna defenders jumping up and down. Their crowd's getting into it.
And so's the Middletown.
We got the cowbell guy right in front of us. He's into it.
This is what you want on opening night.
He's got 2 cowbells. He's so excited. 3rd down, 7. Fry in the backfield with Smith behind him. Whistle blows. And we have a delay of game. It's an untimely penalty, Jason.
Yeah, and it's so loud in here. I don't think that anyone heard the whistle.
Untimely penalty, and
yes.
the coach is shaking his head.
So this will be 3rd and 12 now from the 30.
He's always a coach, even though he's retired. He's always a coach.
Line. Big key 3rd down play.
That makes it 3rd and 12 from the 27, and that penalty hurts more than holding penalty.
Yes.
So it makes it 3rd and 12 from the 27-yard line. We've got Kenny Edelin to the right. Tamar Teague goes left. Nick Johnston right. Teague in motion. 2 runners in the backfield, but this is going to be a pass. He rolls right. He's looking. Being chased. Fry escapes the pressure and throws this one to Lockwood down the right sideline. And did he get in the end zone? Touchdown signal by the referee.
Key 3rd down pass, 27 yards.
I had to look at the monitor to see that one.
Yes.
I saw the referee's hands go up, and it's a 27-yard touchdown pass. Drew Fry, but Jeff Lockwood did most of the work on that one. Good pass by Fry. Better run by Jeff Lockwood. And he puts Middletown up 34-28, 7:29 to go. We have a replay.
Yes.
Which is probably better than what we were able to see. Look at that. Nicely had a defender on his butt.
And then
a nice cut there by Lockwood, and he stopped on a dime on the 2-yard line and cut it back.
And a great throw there by Drew Fry.
I did not see the cutback till that replay, and that was a great play by Lockwood. Beerline, her 5th extra point. Jason, I think she's getting stronger as the night goes on.
As the night goes on, she's kicking that ball further and further.
Kayla Beerline, impressive player tonight, 5 extra points.
5 extra points for her. What a timely extra point that is. It gives Middletown a 35-28 lead.
Jason, I want to give credit to the Smyrna defender, and that Elijah Taylor, number 53, did all he could to try to disrupt Drew Fry. And he was right on his heels. And Fry just stayed poised and found Lockwood open.
Made an athletic play. Athletes make plays.
Yeah, and you're on the turf here, so you can cut maybe a little better than on grass. So he cut and spun it back to his left and got into the end zone. So they have 7.5 to go here in the 4th quarter. It's 35 for Middletown, 28 for Smyrna. And I'll tell you what, I am so glad to be here tonight.
I know. There's no better place to be tonight than here at Middletown.
Unless you're on your phone or your tablet or your laptop watching at home. Or your smart TV.
Yes.
In 55-inch comfort. 7:29. Beerline's going to line it up. We have Keyshawn Tolbert and Eamon Roberts back at the 10-yard line for the Eagles. Darrell Williams is an up back along with number 22, Deron Aku. It's going to go to Tolbert. He's going to bring it out. He's at the 30. Up the middle, he runs into a pile. Keep going. And he gets it to the 39-yard line. Good return by Keyshawn Tolbert.
Good return there by Tolbert. He kept on fighting for the extra yards and gets it to the 39. And with 7:23 left here in the fourth quarter, Smyrna's trailing by 7, but they have the ball in good field position.
He ran right into the pile, Jason, and he moved the pile forward about 3-4 yards. So 61 yards is really not much for Smyrna.
Now,
when you have Will Knight back there. So it's Wilson and Knight in the backfield. Whaley and Tolbert split left. Bass to the right, and he's looking right. Flag down immediately, but the play's still going on. Free play, maybe. Wilson down, and it's intercepted. Intercepted by number 15. We'll see if it stands. That's Alexis Green, a senior defensive back. Well, let's see what the call is in the backfield here. Nice leaping interception by Alexis Green. They're talking to the Middletown defender, and let's see what happens.
I believe it's going to be an interception.
If that was a holding penalty, they may have just blown it dead immediately.
It's holding.
An illegal shift on Smyrna.
So it's going to be decline.
That's decline. Middletown football, 7:14 to go. We're going to watch the replay of the interception by Alexis Green, an outstanding play. So Jason Wilson hasn't thrown a lot in the second half, and what a great jumping leap, a jumping catch by Alexis Green.
Couple receivers down there too. Great, like you said, great jumping catch. Key turnover here. Middletown gets the ball with 7:14 left at their own
26. They marked it at the 24-yard line. And key here for Middletown, maybe give the ball to Smith and Whitehead and Lockwood, see if they can chew some of that clock up.
There's still a lot of time left in this game.
And it's only one possession.
Yes.
If they get close enough, you can maybe get Beerline in there for a field goal.
We see on her extra point, she's got some distance.
I should probably hit from 30 to 32, 35 maybe. Drew Fry in the backfield. It's a handoff up the middle like we predicted. That's Lockwood. He takes it about 4 yards, and it's going to be 2nd and 6. That will keep the clock going.
Middletown's used 4 or 5 different runners with Fry running and Lockwood and
Smith
and Whitehead. So good job by
They gave
Middletown.
him 3 yards on that play. Called 2nd and 7 at the 27. 6:50 to go. Clock running. And now Middletown's huddling, so they are taking their time. You have 40 seconds.
40-second play clock in high school. And you'll see the line judge back here when it starts getting down to the 5 seconds. He'd be going like this, as you see.
Handoff up the middle. That's Whitehead. He escapes a couple tacklers, keeps that clock going, but he gets himself caught up, and he's going to drop a few yards on that one.
He had looked like a 2-yard gain, and then he broke a tackle and went backwards, and Smyrna was able to get him for a loss.
So we'll see where they spot this one. It looks like it's at the 20, almost 25-yard line.
It's going to be a key third down play.
We'll call it a loss of 2. That says 3rd and 13. That would take it back to 21. They lost 6 yards on that play.
6 yards, yep, 6-yard loss. Like we said, it looked like he had it right at the line, and then he broke a tackle and kind of went back to try and get extra yards.
That's an interesting call here. Do you throw the ball and risk stopping the clock, or do you run and go the tougher route, 13 yards?
I would pass it with 5:13 left, 5:37 left. There's still plenty of time left in this game.
So Fry's in the backfield. He's got Whitehead with him and Lockwood, I believe. He fakes the handoff, and he's looking left. There's a player out there without a helmet, and that pass is left. It caught. It is short of the first down, and it'll stay in bounds. I believe he bounced inbounds.
We do have a flag down back near the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, helmet. There's a player out there without a helmet. See if he has to come out for a play. And there's the Smyrna player on the field, 22, Deron Aku, but he gets up. It's a penalty on Smyrna, it looks like. And I know that because the cowbells are going.
His helmet came off, and he played
he kept
the
playing.
play.
Well, I don't know about that. I know they're trying to keep the kids safe, but, the guy's trying to make a play.
Yes.
As an equipment violation.
Yeah, because his helmet came off. That's going to be a key first down, Mike.
So where do they mark that from? I guess from the spot?
Probably from the end of the play.
That's a big penalty.
Yeah, big first down.
That's a 15-yarder.
Yeah.
They take it out to the 41, almost the 41-yard line, so I think this is a spot foul, looks like.
Spot foul, probably 5 yards.
Or was the play over at the 26? Whatever it is, it's first and 10 at the 41. That's a big break for Middletown. Kid's helmet came off.
They can run some more clock off here.
It's Fry and Whitehead in the backfield. I bet you Whitehead gets the handoff, and there it is. Up the middle, he splits a couple defenders. He gets 3, making it 2nd and 7 at the 44. 4:52 and counting to go.
Yes, like we said, Mike, this is a big drive. You can run some clock and get some key first downs here and put Smyrna in a real hole.
You notice they go into a huddle, and why wouldn't they?
Right. It's all about time management now here, Mike. And like we said, the referee back here, he'll be letting them know when they get down to 5 seconds.
2nd and 7 at the Middletown 44.
He's counting now, so they got to get the hand.
They got to get the play off, and he snaps it with about 1 to go. Fry up the middle. They stuff him pretty good, and he's going to lose 1 or 2 on that play. And guess whose helmet came off? Drew Fry.
Right, so
he's out of the game for a play.
He'll have to come out for 1 play. And
we'll see who Coach Zach Blum sends in. Looks like number 14, Michael Wilson.
And it's a key 3rd down coming up. So that's we've seen a lot of helmets come off.
He might run Whitehead at quarterback on this play.
Yes.
So Wilson, Michael Wilson, number 14, listed as a defensive back, but he's going in on offense here. He's going to take the play in. And I believe Kedrick Whitehead is going to run this play.
Yes, it'll probably be.
Or Kenny Edelin. I've seen Kenny Edelin run plays before for these guys.
This is
So we'll see who's going to take that snap. It is not Edelin. It's a handoff to Whitehead. He breaks in. First down. Kedrick Whitehead.
Big run there by Whitehead. Gets the first down.
Believe it or not, Michael Wilson did take that snap.
Yes.
Number 14. Kedrick Whitehead takes it. I don't know. What did he gain on that play? 12, 13?
12-yard gain.
12-yard gain for Kedrick Whitehead. Big play. We're under 3.5 to play. And as soon as that ball is ready, you'll see the referee wind his arm, and they will start the clock. And it's starting to become a factor here.
Yeah, Smyrna does have, I believe, 3 timeouts.
They have all their timeouts.
So they'll probably start calling them after a couple of these running plays here.
I believe Drew Fry's helmet is duct taped on this time.
Yeah.
So Fry's back there. He's got Whitehead, and I believe Lockwood on the other side of him. There goes Whitehead in motion again. It's a handoff to Lockwood. He's get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. It's going to be 2nd and 10. More importantly, the clock keeps going. We have a timeout.
Yeah, I think that's a good use of their first timeout there, Mike. They stop them on 1st down, 3:20 left.
So call that 0 for Lockwood. More importantly, burn some time.
Yeah, and I think that, like I said, a good timeout there by Smyrna. You definitely want to do it. Mike, this has been a key series. Middletown got the interception. It took over at their own 26. They've got a couple first downs. They've bled 4 minutes off the clock. Still have 2nd down here. They're making Smyrna use their timeouts. Zach Blum couldn't have asked for a better possession here.
And it's unfortunate that really a key play, and this is an equipment violation. It wasn't an unsportsmanlike penalty. The kid didn't do anything wrong. His helmet came off, and it's a 50. And he kept, as you said, if he had stopped, there's no penalty.
Right.
But he kept pursuing the play with no helmet, and he was easy to see out there without the helmet. Those big white helmets, and they come off. You're gonna get stopped, and it's an unfortunate penalty for Smyrna that kept the drive alive.
Yes.
For Middletown. It gave them a first down. So the ball is at the Smyrna 46, 2nd and 10. We have another timeout. This time an official's timeout.
I believe
as officials are saying it's their timeout. We'll see what this is about.
I believe there was a couple players
So
cramping
some players cramping on the sideline. Yeah, let's take a break. We'll be back right after this message from one of our great sponsors.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Solo Concepts. Solo Concepts is an award-winning restaurant group on the culinary coast with 10 locations. We're a chef-driven group. Come check us out. See you soon. Solo Concepts believes in the vision of our founder, Matt Haley, cook beautiful, simple food, develop the people we work with.
All right, we're back at Cavalier Stadium. Fry throws right. He's got Edelin. Edelin can't break a tackle, and he's going to go down, but about a 6-yard gain. 3rd and 4. And Kenny Edelin's hobbling a little bit, but he's not coming out of this game. We have another timeout called by Smyrna. So 3:07 to go. It's 3rd and 3 at the 39-yard line. We'll call the pass for 7 yards to Kenny Edelin. Jason, we're going to keep it here for now. Middletown's been impressive.
Yes, Middletown has been impressive. What a great game, like I've been saying all night. Great game here at Middletown. Great drive here by Middletown. They got the ball after the interception with 7 minutes left. It's down to 3 minutes.
So we should mention AI DuPont AI DuPont High School, 28, Polytech 21. We have we should mention while we're here, we've talked about the games tomorrow, while we have a minute. 302 Sports Weekly, Wednesday, 7 o'clock, Hooters of Newark in the Astro Shopping Center.
We're going to do
scores, highlights, top tens,
plays of the
special
week.
guests.
Special guest.
And I'm not the special one. We're just the guest.
You're exactly right. We got a bunch of special guests this week, so tune in if you can't make it out to Hooters in
How
New York.
about this? We're going to get you the score after this one. Drew Fry keeps it over the right side. And as he had the first down, I think second effort gets him the first down. The clock is still running. We'll see what the referee says. That clock is stopped while they measure. Jason, a 2-point conversion, no good, up the street, and we have a final. Caesar Rodney, 21, Appoquinimink, 20.
Oh, wow.
No good. So our number 10 team, Appoquinimink, falls in their home opener on a failed 2-point conversion.
Yeah, well, we said it's a big night here for a lot of upsets. Glasgow went down yesterday in Division II, and
Sussex Central, 20, Hodgson, 7. That's a final. So we have a couple of scores floating in. Most of the games are finals. This is really the latest start of the night. 38-14, Howard defeats St. George's. Big 6-point win for Howard.
Howard, who's unranked in Division II, beats number 5 ranked St. George's of Division I. So a big night for the Howard Wildcats. And now look, Mike, I think they're marking them short. Originally they singled first down. Now it's 4th and 1.
Jason should mention the Appoquinimink game went to overtime.
Overtime.
Caesar Rodney and Appo. Caesar Rodney with 2 wins last year. This is a big way for them to start their year.
Big 4th down play here. Fry's in the backfield.
St. Mark's 27, Newark 6 as we get back to live action. Fry keeps it up the middle. He's got a yard or two. Does he have enough?
I think he's got enough.
I believe he's got enough. And the referees are going to
forward
stop
progress.
the clock. And they're at the 40. If that is where the spot is, that's a first down.
Yeah, I believe it's a first down. I think it got to the 35, 36,
That is
35.
a first down signal. 2 cowbell guys hopping up and down in front of us. Jason, 41-6 for Delmar, Smithburg, Maryland.
Big first down run there by Drew Fry.
Drew Fry,
248 and counting here.
Using all 181 of his pounds to get that first down with 2:40 to go. Clock is running. Smyrna, just one timeout left. And Middletown's at the 35. They lead 35-28, and it's been a fantastic game. I stand here watching it. I'm going to go home and watch it again.
I am too, and unbelievable effort here by Middletown on this drive. I think one more first down might seal this game for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, they kept the ball. They have had a thrower too. Here's Whitehead up the middle. He gets about 2 or 3, and he's tackled by a bunch of Smyrna Eagles.
Smyrna's only got one timeout left as we're down to 2:10 and counting here. Big second down play here for Middletown.
Big play in that tackle. Number 66, Mike Caro. Like a nose guard or a defensive tackle. He's a big dude standing right there, and he got Whitehead on that one for a 2-yard gain. Just a reminder on Twitter, you can vote for our player of the game. Right now the candidates are Drew Fry and Will Knight. I'd say Kedrick Whitehead probably deserves some consideration too, but we decided the names at halftime.
I would go Nick Johnson too.
Nick Johnson had 2 big touchdowns.
A couple big touchdowns. So He had 91 yards receiving in the first half and then called a touchdown here in the second half.
4 touchdowns for Smyrna, all from Will Knight. And all on long runs. And we have another
delay of game
penalty on Middletown. And you've got to see that.
You
got to see that umpire, that back judge waving his arm. That stops the clock.
With the minute 28 and you lose the 5 yards. Attention to that.
So, and they have timeouts to use.
Yes.
2nd and 14 now instead of 2nd and 9. They're back at the 39-yard line. So Drew Fry's not in.
No, it's Michael Wilson is in the quarterback.
Michael Wilson in. So I hope Fry is okay. He hands it off to Whitehead. He gets around the outside, but there's a flag.
I think that's going to be a horse collar.
It might be a horse collar or face mask. I believe that was number 9 from Smyrna.
So that's going to be a
Jared Mullen on that tackle.
This is going to be a key call here.
Well, that would be a first down if he.
Yes. But they're also
they're talking. Let's see what happens.
In high school, they have incidental face masks, which is only 5. So this is a big call here.
It is a personal foul face mask. That's going to be an automatic first down. Unfortunate call. Really untimely penalties for Smyrna here.
And with only, I believe they have 1 timeout left. There's a minute 22.
Kneel it out.
Yeah, it's going to be Middletown can hold this off and get this steal a win at home here.
So they really just have to convert on the snap and not fumble a snap. That's the big thing here. 1 timeout left for Smyrna, 1:22. They're ready to party in Middletown.
Yeah, 1st and 10 at the 23. A minute 22 left.
Some of the Smyrna fans heading for the exit, Jason.
Yes.
And it's unfortunate they should stay for the end and support their guys.
Fry is back in there, Mike.
It is Drew Fry. So they've been switching them. I think they're going to kneel, and he does kneel. Yes. They got 1 timeout left. Will they use it?
I don't think they're going to use it here.
So 1 more snap ought to do it. Maybe 2. Jason, a 19-game winning streak for Smyrna
is going to come to an end.
And they have not been held to 28 points much.
And Mike, we did a poll at the beginning of the week. 68% of our fans thought Smyrna was going to win this game. But here it's Middletown with a 35-28 lead.
Yeah, this ought to do it. 1 more snap should get it done.
Well,
the back judge is not waving his arms yet, so Drew Fry is going to hang on and wait. And they're waiting until under 40 seconds to snap it, so they don't have to snap it anymore. Fry's down, and that's going to do it. Middletown holds on for the 35-28 win, and Middletown's going to, I would imagine, rise to number 1 in our top 10.
Yes, but they don't have to jump too far, but they're going to go from 2 to 1.
Here they come, 16, 15 seconds. Middletown players all on the field. I don't think they get a penalty for that. They really should wait till the game's over, but I'm picking nits here. Congratulations to Middletown. Played an outstanding game on both sides of the ball. You can't stop Will Knight, and they didn't, but they stopped everybody else.
And they were
Caleb Beerline was outstanding with the 5 extra points.
5 extra points.
And the final here from Cavalier Stadium on a Friday night in September. Middletown 35, Smyrna 28. And Jason, everything was advertised.
You couldn't ask for a better 302sports.com spotlight game of the week. You had it all in this game. Long touchdown runs, excellent touchdown pass. 2 teams fight, leaving it all on the attendance and watching it at home. A game.
Look at Kedrick Whitehead here in the end. He's there, Kedrick Whitehead, and but he gave everything. Johnston came out of the game with a bit of an injury. Everything he wanted. And percent of the votes to watch live, either at home, maybe in a bar somewhere. You're watching the game. We set the bar pretty high for the rest of the season. Maybe we shouldn't do any more games, right?
Oh, what a game!
We'll wait till at least tomorrow morning to get another game on.
And just a stat: Will Knight finished with 313 yards rushing, 4 touchdowns,
and a 2-point conversion pass.
And a 2-point conversion pass. Drew Fry had a big game for Middletown, but the key touchdown was there, unbelievable.
So the win streak was 19 regular season games.
Yes.
22 overall.
22 overall.
Thanks to our friend from the News Journal for that stat.
Yeah.
So I don't think Smyrna played poorly. A few untimely penalties in the fourth quarter really hurt them.
Yes.
And it gave Middletown extended life in that fourth quarter. Because Smyrna can score on 1 or 2 plays. They don't need a lot of time. But when you can't get the ball back, you can't score.
No.
And a big interception there by Middletown's Alexis Green in the fourth quarter set them up.
Yeah, they ran the last 7 minutes off the clock. So that was the Smyrna's last possession after the last touchdown for Middletown to give them the 35-28 lead.
The equipment foul that was called, and then another penalty.
Face mask 15-yard penalty. And then Smyrna just didn't have any timeouts left, and Middletown was able to run out the clock and get the win. Mike, it doesn't get easier for them next week. They have to travel up to Newcastle and face William Penn.
Big play game of the week.
Yes. Also another 302 Sports Spotlight Game of the Week next week.
Jason Winchell will be on the call with maybe that Pat Garianis. We're not sure. We have to figure that out. But just an outstanding game here tonight, 35-28. I thought Drew Fry, Jason, did a great job keeping his poise out there and completing the passes when he needed to. I thought if he made one slip up when he threw an interception, maybe should have gone out of bounds. But it's easy for me to say that from up here. I thought Drew Fry had an outstanding night.
Yes. And we want to thank everyone for joining tonight. Remember, we have a doubleheader tomorrow. We'll start our morning at 10:15 at Concord as Salesianum. Number 3 will take on number 7 Concord. And then the nightcap from Baynard Stadium, Mount Pleasant versus St. Elizabeth.
I believe that is the only game on the high school schedule tomorrow night for football.
So for Mike Lang, I'm Jason Winchell. Leonard Evans producing. Nick Holliday on the camera. Thank all the fans who came out to the game.
And Nick Alessandrini.
And we're going to sign off here.